since I've been able to be before y'all, hanging out with y'all. What up, Krisha? Love and miss you too, baby girl. So glad that my family, my friends, have decided to join me today. Um, just every step, I try to get back on the air, and either it's a holiday or just my entire system crashed, and all the things that happen on to me on the Mondays. It never goes right. They happen again today, but nonetheless, we got everything together and are able to be before you. Times like hate. But shout out to my dearly beloved friends, JP and Paula Hinton are in the building. The comedian extraordinaire he is, and the master of all of the HR shits she is. Going to grab the mic, ma'am. Yeah, y'all like that. All right, so they can definitely hear y'all on the mic. They can see y'all on the camera as well. But let me make sure I got some volume. Go ahead, say hi.
I want to apologize for how dark I look. Uh, let's start there.
You think you look dark
Hey,
on
do
the
I
camera?
think?
We looking over here.
Well,
You want to be darker?
no, no. That's the first time anybody's ever asked me that. Aren't I dark enough?
Why would you think that?
Well, okay. Never mind. Let's move on.
Indeed, indeed. Hey,
It may be the contrast.
what?
I'm making you appear dark.
That's
Yep,
what he just
that's what I think it
said.
is.
He said that
Oh,
he
I think
thinks that
that's.
you are making him appear to be darker. That's JP. Don't say
No.
that. Don't do that. What's that song? Don't say no tonight. Name the artist.
Sounds like rape.
Nope. It is. On me. He said, baby, I'll make you feel
No,
twice
it
as
what was the song we were
nice.
just talking about that sounded like can I say the R word? Is this
We just did several
I just do
times
want to make
already.
sure.
And you said it several times already in the last, I don't know,
Being canceled.
24 hours.
Oh shit. Shoot.
Did not why was don't
No,
not
it's
cuss. You
because
fine.
I did say it last night and then I did say it again today. So rape has been in the forefront of my mind apparently. What was the song?
What?
What
What
was the
is
song we was talking
happening?
about?
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember.
It's a song we was just
We've been
talking
walking around
about,
the house singing it.
and we were singing it, and I was like, "This show sounds like rape to me." Uh, what is it? Ain't nobody here to stop me.
What?
Um,
What is the name of the song?
damn.
I can't remember it now. We've been saying it for like 2 weeks now. It'll pop up or
Mm-mm-mm.
revisit it.
Also dropping
No.
off my amazing little new t-shirts to keep a smile on your face brand. Mr. Keep a Smile on Your Face
Fire.
himself is in the building. Isn't that cute? He got a new brand, new
That's fire.
logo and everything. D-Rock is in the building. Is that Skip to Malou? Let me just stretch your shirt out
It's
right
my
here.
man.
Unbelievable. I
Laying
was
your body
literally
down.
wasn't trying to, was
That's
trying to
it.
see this. Okay.
Lay your body down and
and
let
let
me
me
touch
touch
your
your
body.
body.
Keep going.
And you know it's going down
Okay.
because ain't nobody here to stop me. I know you heard about my rapey reputation.
That's not what it
That
say.
is
It say
not.
freaky.
Is that what he said?
Freaky reputation.
Oh my! I'm like, whose song is this?
That's that. You ever told somebody that? Would you ever tell somebody that?
No, I cannot say that according to my PO. No, you
Touche.
can't say stuff like that to people
Sounds rapey to me.
unless you're married. But
No.
if she says no,
No, I was finna say, don't say that.
unless she says no,
They gonna attack you.
yeah,
My body, my choice.
You think that as a married person, you should be able to just hump on your significant other without their consent? Because you said unless you're married. I need to know what that meant.
it's a joke. I'm a comedian.
The Me Too people are going to call us.
Cancel.
You're going to ruin our chances
know-
at success. What did you do?
The only thing worse than being canceled is being canceled and broke.
Dude, listen.
Like I don't want to get canceled. Let me get rich first and then cancel me.
He trying to be canceled in
Yeah.
advance. Listen, did y'all know? Okay, so just really quickly, and I know I don't want to stay on him for a long time, but I cannot not talk about Ara. We gotta talk about Ara in this big 30 years that he facing.
Robert.
Oh Robert, what have you done?
I'm starting to call,
What
I'm
have
calling
you
him Bobby
done,
from now on.
Robert?
Bobby Kelly.
Little Bobby.
I don't even. I'm calling that nigga Bobby Kelly.
Bobby. He is dude. Okay, so let's just start. Anybody can go on the table. Okay, let's go. We're gonna start now and go backwards. Okay, just so we on the same page. We're gonna start now and go backwards. Right now, the man what is that called? Pre-appeal. Because we know there's going to be an appeal. Several of them. He gonna ride them all the way out, probably be 10, 15 years down the line before this other years even started. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, before we get there, he facing 30 of them. 30. Is that sufficient?
Yes.
Is it wrong? Is it not enough? Do you think
So,
what is your take on it?
Don't he got more cases out though? So 30 is just the baseline of what he got for whatever this charge was. So he still got more court dates, more verdicts, and more time that's going to be added on. So and if they're different cases, I don't think they run concurrently.
Why you love R. Kelly like I do?
No.
You don't.
So yeah, we've been having that conversation
Wow.
because we absolutely
wow.
been
Okay.
fuck Robert. We don't.
Okay.
And then Trey
Okay.
Songz came along and did some
R. Kelly stuff.
And she was like,
did he? What did I didn't know Trey was in trouble?
Come on, look.
He
It's
was
all of them.
anally-
Wait, Trey is in trouble.
he was anally raping people.
Was he raping people? Was he
So
sodomizing
if
people?
me and you are
Was it a
no, here we
welcome
go.
sodomy?
If me and you are having sex, right?
Okay.
And I just decide on my own, I'm gonna take it out of here and I'm gonna shove it into there. See, yeah, you see that?
Bam.
You don't go nowhere. You don't go nowhere.
And
You're not invited.
And I understand. Whatever. R. Kelly got to go to jail. Okay, he got to go because it's so much publicity. They messed up the first time to let him go. Right?
Twice.
I
He
get-
missed it twice.
I get it. This is my thing. Why is he the only one going to jail?
That's my question too.
That's
said
what.
Who said that he's the only person going to jail? We're on him. We're on his case now.
Yeah, but
Can we? There are processes.
and I'm not jumping subjects, but it's just like Trump.
So you want everybody promoted?
Everybody else
to go to jail at the same time?
Everybody got to
Why
go to
was
jail.
it when Trump did it? It was locker room talk.
Bam.
So I get it. My thing is, how do you keep my? So here's my problem.
Keep doing it.
Keeping that stance. Like every time you want to take that avenue, it makes what Bobby did less to me. And I'm like, damn it, I want to be able to say, well, why y'all ain't sending Trump to jail? Why y'all not sending this one? Then it's like, God damn it, but I still want them to send this nigga. Just send some other people with him.
Exactly.
So
he's not the only one.
Do they gotta go in an order? Or do you want everybody to go at the same time?
I want everybody to go right. At least tell me they going.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
At least tell me they going. I mean,
Okay,
they ain't said nothing about the parents.
We're not
They
there
ain't said
yet.
nothing about. I'm talking about the parents. I'm talking about the other people.
Charges have to be placed.
Ain't even filed.
But who's going to file them? Because nobody has pressed charges.
The same person that's saying R. Kelly, yeah, that's you. He need to be like, okay. I mean, even.
Oh, you don't think he in there singing? He's singing all the songs.
I don't think he's telling.
Shh, you crazy.
I don't think he's telling.
I think he is. I think the fact that this case is taking as long as it is because he outing everybody. I was like, "Who you talking about me?
I think he's
talking about me."
I think he's trying to read the paperwork.
I think
he's trying to read the paperwork. That's what's taking so long.
No, he's not reading.
You know what? That's funny.
He got some.
That's hilarious.
They said that he could read some.
No, that's hilarious because he's
He
taking
can't
a while to
them.
read it.
He
Trying to read that paper.
6-letter words.
You know how?
What's his word right here?
So do you understand exactly what's happening, Robert?
He in there like them niggas on life. Anybody else want me to read something? No, they don't know. Read my paperwork. I'm good.
No.
Your dog died. No, it didn't die. It's got
Nah,
the
I'm good.
worms. What the hell?
Yes.
But nah, that just it ticks me off that he the only one that they pushing up there. I mean, didn't him and Usher say they had the same girl?
Well, that's why they all got herpes.
Well, here's
So if you get herpes, you don't have to go to jail.
Well, I mean, that's how they was with the same girl because they was that's how they all got the herpes. And the girl, she was on
he was inviting people.
surviving R.
to the
Kelly. She's
hotel.
suing him. He was. Then they was going.
She's suing who?
R. Kelly for herpes.
Well, I mean, what you gonna get? A
She
year?
Sued, she sued
Hey,
him.
no.
She
Did y'all
won't finance the
hear
rest
about
of
If you
it.
the
extra year, he ain't got no money.
the
They
lady
say
who
it's nothing.
sued the insurance company because she got herpes inside of a car, or she got some type of venereal disease inside of a car.
She had sex in the car.
She had sex in the car,
It's her fault.
got a venereal disease,
It's her fault.
and sued the insurance company because it happened inside the car, and they paid her.
Yeah,
She
had a
won
great
the
lawyer.
case.
She had a great
Yeah.
lawyer. That's just like going to Super 8 and you catching a VD and then you
Listen.
suing Super 8.
Well, trauma and harm in the car, it is legally covered under your liability
You ain't
She
charges.
got
supposed to be doing
paid.
up in no car and you that big.
Well,
got
I'm just
paid.
saying, you have accidents.
That's how you get
things happen.
cramps and stuff. People catch cramps.
What the hell is you talking
That,
about?
listen, that's a
I
real
ain't
thing.
doing it up in no car.
That's a real thing.
I ain't doing up in no car. We can
What
get out and
about
get on
it?
this bench.
It's in
but we
a
ain't-
bench.
I got a truck.
in
It's
the-
big one.
mosquitoes is outside,
Oh, so you been there? Look,
and nobody is doing that.
somebody
And
got
nobody
bit
is
on the
doing that.
booty.
I don't like bugs now. You think I was letting a mosquito bite me?
How
You
you
think
know
I
it's
was in
dark?
somebody's grass? Do you think that I was in the grass on a bench?
I'm done.
A
I'm
dirty
done.
bench, but you could get splinters from the paint.
Anybody
I'm
ever
so
got
done.
caught having sex outside?
Yes.
You,
Yeah, I've heard.
you heard about it? What about you?
I've never had sex outside.
Yeah,
Never,
that's the.
I have not.
I don't believe.
madam.
I don't care what you believe.
Madam,
You ain't the boss of me.
You ain't the boss of me.
madam. You said you said you garbled. You said you never did it,
I never did it.
I don't believe her.
madam.
I don't care what you believe.
Hey, Patrice, you see her drinking her drink,
Oh, she's acting like she's
Or,
drinking it.
madam.
So she don't have to ask her if she's drinking.
you ever got caught having sex outside?
Yeah.
She said,
I got caught by Brown Deer Police Department.
"Oh, you got caught by the police."
Yeah, the police department.
You ever get caught by the police?
And look, I wrote a little. He said.
That's the knock on the window.
He said, I see what you guys are doing. You have to pull off.
Oh, they
He
let
was
you
so
go.
nice. I said, thanks, man.
They let you go.
I said, thanks, man.
Anything ever happened?
That
To
was,
you?
that was probably my last time. 'Cause I got real scared. Brown Deer Police don't play that.
No,
In Brown Deer Park, they don't play that.
I hate Brown Deer police. Man, they
Me
made us
too.
walk in
Shout out to
around.
Lucretia Mason for chiming in, Lorena Star Marie, Crystal Ship for chiming in, and Beatrice, how you doing, love? Glad to have you join the conversation. I appreciate y'all for joining this amazing conversation.
R.
JP
Kelly
is
should
trying
not be
to
in jail.
entrap everybody in the room. We are not.
In therapy.
Actually, he should wait.
No.
Bum, bum,
Nope.
bum.
Nope.
I don't have a bum, 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 bum,
I
but
just wanted to
I
throw
don't
that
got
in
one.
there. I'll give
Let me
you one.
see. Let me see.
I'll
Let
give
me
you
see.
one.
I don't got one. Let me see what I got over here. What
Definitely
is this? What
deserves
is
to
this?
be in
Nothing. I
jail.
got nothing. Unbelievable.
Especially when you hear how he treated those girls and kept them
I don't
in
believe
a
it.
state.
I don't believe
You don't
it.
I
believe
do.
what?
I don't believe it.
Have you ever been abused?
Yes.
Emotionally and mentally abused?
Yes.
And you? How long did it take you to leave?
Like right away. It didn't take me that long. Seriously, it
I
didn't.
was in a marriage for 7
told-
years.
Okay.
That was abuse.
Yeah, absolutely,
I believe
Yeah.
it.
absolutely. And I was like,
How long did it take you to leave? And why did it take you so long to leave?
7 years. Well, because I had kids.
But look, did it start at the 7th? Did it start at day 1?
No,
you can't call-
I knew it already. That's the
Right.
bad thing about it.
and you still jumped
I
in it.
jumped in it because I
Thought things were gonna
always
change.
no.
Oh.
No, I wasn't one of them.
Okay.
Like, I know I can. Nah, it wasn't that.
That felt
What-
real feminine.
Well,
Charge.
it was supposed
That
to.
felt real feminine charge.
It was
And
supposed
that,
to.
That was disgusting that you just did
My
that.
cousin,
like
my
that.
cousin
That
is
was like,
cheering
wait
right
a
now.
minute.
I'm just.
My
Kinda-
cousin is cheering right. That's my dude right now.
I can't even.
That
Like,
felt like real feminine charge. Like you were saying that's how women be doing.
no,
No, he
no,
said that's how
what
he
that
felt.
like.
no, because he.
No.
Listen, it's niggas who
Uh-huh.
elbows turn this way do the
Oh.
same thing.
My
I was
cousin wear his
wondering.
watch right here for no reason.
You know what? Why?
I was like, "What time is it?" He was like, "I'm like, dude, just look at your cell phone.
Yo,
What the hell wrong with you? Just look at your damn cell phone. Wearing your watch the wrong damn way for nothing."
he got a Barbie watch and it's
Shut
turned.
up, dude.
Half pass. Half pass your ass.
I can't.
Give us that
Literally,
phone.
I
literally.
can't.
So okay, so look,
hilarious.
so we good that he on these 30 years, right? Let's back up. Let's
All
talk
right.
about the young lady who went to the court cases, was outside
Cheering them on.
cheering him on, ended up dating him, and ended up being a survivor. How? Like let's talk about that because people always tell me don't victim shame. So these are my questions. So I'm not here to.
So he was like, see?
But you understand what I'm saying?
See what I do to hoes?
You know what I'm saying? It's not so much people always
She
don't
was
victim
like,
shame.
oh.
Okay, but if you followed the courts, you skip school, young lady, to follow the court case of a man that you were completely enamored by, who was on trial for being intimate with underage women. And then you saw him outside, spoke to him. When he got off, he remembered you. You lied and told him you was 19, knowing that you were 16. He just got off
But Patrice,
of doing
whose
it.
fault is that?
This is where I'm going. This is follow what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
He just got off of this.
You
ma'am.
lied to him and said
Man,
it was
that you was
rape.
19.
Right.
Knew that you was 16. Then after he knocked you down, because that happened.
Oh, I'm 16.
No. That's not
Oh.
what happened. She said, I should tell you that I'm really 16.
See?
Whatever. And he said,
Afterwards.
and then afterwards, and then he said,
yes.
No, he said,
Did he do this?
keep
Going down,
telling
nothing but a
people
thing.
that you are 19. Keep telling other people that you
you're
are 19. But don't worry about it, baby. It's me and you. We good.
You know,
At that point, she
That-
didn't think,
that little
oh, I'm
poem
out.
probably became
Huh.
really good after that.
What?
To him.
To
She-
him.
He was like,
Because
wait.
he was like, exactly.
Like,
See what I'm
ugh.
saying?
She's
She
16.
helped this
he was
sickness.
having sex with her. He was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's
This is
19.
19-year-old.
Wait, she's
Yeah, and then all of a sudden
16?
she's
Is she
16.
16? He was like, yes.
And see, I know what y'all say. Like, y'all say y'all can't support her because I got daughters. I get it. My daughter's old enough that he don't even want her. She's 26. So I
But
can
when it
speak on a
started,
little-
she wasn't.
she ain't know nothing about no R. Kelly.
Okay.
She didn't. She's a fan of somebody else that I still think, but I won't put that out there.
You accusing the people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just keeping it 100.
Live in Milwaukee?
No. He's a major
Finna
artist.
break the
Solicitor them.
news.
He's a major artist. And that, yeah, it's a list of that. And somebody emailed it to me. I was like, why y'all email this to me? I don't want to know that. I don't want to know
Sincere?
that. Don't. No, he got acquitted.
Acquitted.
He got
So did R.
acquitted.
Kelly.
No. He got acquitted.
So did R.
So
Kelly.
I just on Blow Radio
I just picked a
3 weeks ago. Yeah,
I
just
just,
randomly.
I just picked a random
So
name
did-
out the sky.
and that was a random. Yeah.
So
Oh,
did
boy.
R. Kelly twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
boy.
I'm no. I'm
So
one of
did
the-
R. Kelly twice.
But I'm one of the ones that said I don't believe he did that.
Okay.
Said
I'm glad that you feel that
good
way.
friend of mine.
I'm gonna
That's
have to look
good.
it up because I had no
Yeah,
idea what
he
he
was
did.
just on Blow Radio 2 weeks ago and just at
God
Summerfest
damn.
last
he was
Thursday.
accused of being sexually inappropriate with his girlfriend's daughter
So here's what I'm gonna say.
for an extended period of time, to the point where she
I
put
just
locks
pulled the
on her
name
door.
out of the air.
I know, so
And
it was
and
random that
broke
he
up stuff,
said
yeah,
that.
That was
But
random.
but it's a legit case.
So
This is a legit case, yeah.
Why was that the name that was just
Because
sitting
the
there?
Holy Spirit told
Because
you the truth.
I
listen, everything is
Did not know.
said for a reason.
listen. I was like,
And we didn't have nothing
I
written
like
down
Cuckoo
right here.
Cal. I'm never gonna do that to my guy,
Yeah, right.
Mr. Goldfingers. That's my boy. There, sincere, it's right there. Let me grab it. And that's
And
what
that was
happened.
what it was. Yeah.
Well, because the Holy Spirit said.
Wow.
But I'm one of the ones that was like, nah, I don't even want to comment on. Like people was calling like D-Rock, what you think about this? I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna comment. That's my buddy. I don't think he
Okay.
did it. Like
I
it-
got some people my buddies too.
and
They were sending text
let me say
messages
let me
and
say
dick
it
pics
just like
to little girls
let
in
me-
their school that they were supposed to be helping.
let me
the
say it
kids
just
back.
let me say it just like this.
I
So
said it. Them was my friends. I still love them.
this
But
the
don't
crazy
mean they
part.
didn't do it.
So like I know Homer, right?
Right.
I know what Homer gonna do.
Absolutely.
Not really, but I know Homer. So if something came out about Homer, anything, I'll be like, I don't believe that, or I believe it because I already know that about Homer. You know what I'm saying? Same thing about me. Certain people know me. Okay, something came out about D-Rock, y'all gonna know that ain't D-Rock, that ain't him, or y'all know. the same thing I felt about Sincere when that came out. Now, if you would have said something else, I would probably be like, oh yeah, that's Sincere.
Well, I'm just
But
telling
this,
y'all
I
hear
say
something
no.
about me,
Just like
ask.
no, just like
Well,
just
we
like
know that.
Cause it could
just
be.
like Patrice. I know what you're not gonna do. I know what you are gonna do.
What
A
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
do?
What
It
you
depends on
not
what
gonna
came
do?
out, right?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
What
You're not
Don't, this is a straight up truth, and this is me being as transparent. Don't put nothing past nobody. Cause
in that case,
no,
then
this
I
is
don't want
so
no
here
friends
so here's my thought
because
though. You want
you
well,
can't
I mean,
trust no right.
well, it's
You
not
gotta
about
trust
it's
somebody.
not about
I think
trusting them. I
I
just
would-
believe that you shouldn't put
absolutely.
nothing past nobody because you just never know. You never
If
all
you don't-
know
if-
in
if
and
you
out
don't
of
know
that's
somebody.
not your friend.
But here's the thing.
No,
No,
you don't know
because if-
everything about everybody.
If you don't
fam.
set
just
expectations on somebody, whenever they don't meet or exceed those expectations, so you my guy.
Period.
If I don't have any expectations of you, if somebody come and say D-Rock like to smoke cigarettes backwards, I'm like, well, fuck it. Hey,
He might do that. I don't know.
It's cool.
Right.
And I'm
have
just
to be gross.
it's disgusting, but that's my guy. No matter what he do, I'm be I try to pick
I
something.
got
that
limits
would-
too. Yeah, I get
You
you.
know what I'm saying? So if you don't have those expectations on people, but it's like if you got expectations on your guy, you like, oh,
Like JP, y'all heard what JP did last night? What?
he
JP choked the shit out of the nigga and whooped his ass, and he in jail right now. Y'all be like, yep, that's JP. That's what he'll do.
that-
You know what I'm saying? That's what T-Dot do. You know what I'm saying? That's what JP do. So I would know that by the character that I let you go. Oh, you want me to do that? Oh shoot! As long as it wasn't that drink. That wasn't on my cell
Let's not
phone.
drop the bacon though.
No, the bacon gonna get picked
Let's
up.
not drop the
The
bacon.
The bacon gonna
devil
get picked up.
bacon.
But my point is, and I get what you're saying. You can't put expectations on certain people. I'm talking about your immediate circle. Your immediate circle, you got to trust them with your kids,
Yeah,
man.
but see, and I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I get that.
Like I trust you with my
That's
kid. I trust you with my kid. Like, hey man, I'm finna go to the hospital with my mother. Here, can you please take my kids to the crib? I trust y'all with
Yeah,
that.
I get that.
But it's certain people I'm like, no, nigga, thank you, but no, D-Rock, I'm going that way, nigga. No, you not going that way. Thank you so much. But I know them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's certain people you wouldn't trust. So I get what you're saying. Don't trust nobody.
I didn't
Don't
say
put
that.
don't put anything past anybody.
Right.
But
That
it's
and
certain
I-
things
that-
you just can't. It's certain things I
But
just don't trust.
The reason
So
why I agree
hear-
with what
I
she's
hear you.
saying
Go
because
ahead.
there is people that have amazing masks,
I don't
and
wanna
you
meet
would
them.
trust them people.
You know him.
You would
But I
trust them
don't
people
fuck with 'em.
implicitly, and
do,
then
and then
something
you
will
just all of
happen.
a
You'd be
sudden-
like, God,
I could
Ted
never-
Bundy is a
Don't spit that out.
perfect
Please don't spit out.
example of that. Ted Bundy, there was people who absolutely implicitly trusted Ted Bundy because he looked like a handsome white American. Meanwhile, he was just killing bitches.
Same thing with Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well,
Almost. Right?
Jeffrey,
See what I'm saying?
he wasn't really a handsome fella.
But,
But-
he was getting them hoes.
Look at
He was getting.
He was getting
He
them.
was getting them, and they was going home,
And they was
with him,
innocent, and they
clearly.
look innocent and
yeah, but
everything.
see,
and going home to get all
That
the
He
scene
look
is
weird
a
now. He
little
look weird
different.
now because
That
he
scene
look
is a little
weird now.
different.
Well, I mean, it's whatever. It's still
Know what I'm
the
saying?
factor of not being able to put things past.
It's tricky.
Like there are things.
Absolutely.
I trust the three of y'all sitting where we sitting right now for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's a whole lot of people that don't even think I live in the city of Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? That see me on the regular. You be commuting.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm
Somebody
saying?
said it the other day.
It be years. I know.
Nigga live.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sure. Yeah.
So you don't know you ain't.
But I think we
You know what I'm
we
saying?
live
But
that
for-
low life like that.
But
for
for
real.
that, you know what I'm saying? But for that reason alone, you just don't know. Like I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? The Paula's out here skivvying up and down the streets, and somebody say, you know, we seen Paula, and we would be like, she would
Prostitute.
never have done that. I'm just
You out
using it
here-
as an
you
example
out
of
here
something.
selling
But I
that
mean, she would
box.
never have done that. But Paula been like, did somebody got? Is there a picture? Is there image?
Okay.
There actually is.
Is there evidence?
Let me hit this. So,
Damn.
let me hit it like this. So what you you not put past me? If somebody say, "Look, Patrice, I just called you.
That's what we want to do.
I
now.
called you for
Now
a
you
reason."
want me to
no,
openly
no, no,
accuse
no, no,
you?
no, no, no. I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest. Patrice,
Okay, come on.
saw
Run
D-Rock.
some things to me. He did what?
I just saw D-Rock take off all his clothes and run down the damn street. Came back in the club, put his clothes back on, sat down and had a drink like it wasn't shit. Will you please tell me something wrong with D-Rock? Did I do that or did I not? I did. I did do that.
It's possible.
Because,
It's definitely possible.
because you know I might do some shit like that, right?
It's definitely
Right?
I'm so sad about spirit. Yes, I don't want to lie because I'm
See?
like you
See?
could. What?
See?
What's it? What did he
Yep.
you know, so- Wait a minute. Wait. What was he eating? Where was he at before he got there? Give
Where
me
was
some
he at?
information.
That boy
How
got a hold of
fast, how
something
fast is
bad.
he running?
You know what I'm saying? This
But
type
you would
of
know
stuff.
that, right?
And with the federal, listen, yep, it's some stuff that I would be like,
Fast acting drugs.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He be like,
Now, somebody, same person, call you 2 days later and say, "Girl, D-Rock came up to the club with a gun and just started shooting everybody." Be honest.
that you start shooting everybody.
I just started, I walked in the club, didn't say nothing to nobody, just started shooting everybody.
Now that will be a lie because I know that you are a sharpshooter. And if you go in the
Not the
club
fact that
and
I'm
you
shoot
going-
somebody,
shoot some
you
motherfucker.
coming to shoot
You
a
precision.
specifically.
The people that I came to
Wow.
shoot is going to be dead.
You gonna
Excuse
do-
me, fam.
No, I ain't got to say excuse me.
My
Yeah,
bad, brother.
You understand what I'm saying? That because I know.
Nope. His
Well, the-
head off.
the-
But my
the
point is, as long as
the
you
lie
know,
is everybody. The lie is to everybody. Now did he go? Who had got?
and I'm going to say something.
Who got
Hey, whoever ain't did nothing to me, leave.
You
right
sit
now?
down. Sit down.
This is what I'm saying though. This is the things
Sit
that you,
your
this
ass
the things
here
that
for
you
you.
just got to know about the people.
But that's my point. As long
I
as you
understand
know,
what
you
I'm
see what
saying.
I'm
But the
saying?
difference between you and I on that thing is one of us is from the South and
Mhm.
one of us ain't.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Okay.
Because you know,
But it's certain things
Southern
I just put
folks.
on certain, like it's certain things when they said it about Reggie, I knew it didn't happen. When they said it about Homer, I knew it didn't happen. When they said
Well,
certain
when they
things
said
about
what about who?
it, I'm just throwing out names
When
that
they
we
had
all
said
know
something
of.
about
Yeah,
what?
when they say certain stuff about Tony Neal, I'm like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things that people say about certain people that I don't even. I'd be like, that's them. That's,
I would
that's
just
who
like
they
it
are.
noted that
But when
Lorena
when it's
Star Marie
something
said,
else,
I
it's
could
like,
see D-Rock doing that.
nah, I don't see Patrice stealing from the counter, nigga. You said
No.
Which counter?
Nah,
No.
nah.
Which
No,
counter?
no
Which-
counter.
Patrice
I don't
is
see
a
you.
I don't.
Patrice stealing don't
No.
go together.
'Cause she's a getter. She's
Right.
gonna get it.
Or she'll tell you, hey, I'm taking this, but she ain't gonna steal it.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be no surprise.
What exactly though that they say that I stole?
Not money.
Is there some
Money from the register.
things that you would
this is what I'm-
steal?
see, this is
Money
what I'm
from the
saying.
register.
I wouldn't have taken the money.
No.
I know that.
No.
That's my point. We know what you do, and we know
But you see how I answer.
What is it that you would steal?
That's what I'm saying
It's
though.
like,
So
hmm.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. What exactly would you take,
What would
Patrice?
you
See
steal?
what I'm saying?
What is stealable?
That's what
to
I'm
you?
saying.
you gotta go to the line. They tripping. They said D-Rock
That you would
doing that. Oh, doing which one?
which that she said when in the very beginning that you would be hey.
Ass- I thought it was the ass naked one.
Me
It
too.
may be the ass naked one. Maybe
She
the
was
ass
like,
naked
I
one.
gotta shoot people. I'm not that.
She
am I
did-
that?
Maybe she
She
mean the
said,
ass naked one.
I
could
could
I
see
hope-
him
I
doing it,
hope-
and I would like to see him do it.
I'm just saying though.
What
Jamie
kind of
said,
drugs
what
do
Don't
we
exactly
need to
do
get him
that.
for him that
steal?
to happen? Yeah, I need to know that. Like, what is it? What is
What?
stealable? What is like? That's there. It is right there.
Something that I want.
I don't see you stealing it.
Okay.
I see you telling somebody, hey,
I want this.
hey y'all, I'm taking this. So whoever need to know, I got it.
Probably is not as good as exciting as that.
Oh, so you a thriller? You just stealing for the thrillers? You gonna steal it and bring it back? Like, hey,
She
I
said
just want you to know I
right
stole this. It was fun. I don't really want it.
I stole this. I was just
stole
gonna
it.
see who y'all was gonna blame it on. Type shit.
You ever seen the videos where they try the shoes on and then they start running?
Oh my God, that's so funny. And then they run with him and run like
right
shit,
to the mirror. And they was like, I just was trying to see
Woo.
how these feel.
Yeah, Myra Jewel did that, nigga. That was hilarious the first time I seen it. So now it's getting kind of boring.
Now
But
we know
anyway.
you still for the sport.
Well, I mean, it depends on what it is. I mean, you just never know. Some things just. I also like fire. You know what I'm
Me too.
saying?
Oh, she was trying to
Love
say
fire.
I was not. I wanted to,
I want a fire
and
pit
then
too.
somebody
I want a fire pit too.
was watching
This
me
was-
because somebody knows.
fire starter.
And they was like, uh-uh.
I used to love that
So
movie. By the way.
smooth. Uh-uh.
I used to love that movie. Boy.
Fire
Starter.
starter. You know they redid it.
With who?
It's a new one.
It's a new one.
Huh?
Yeah.
Who?
It just came
Yeah,
out not too
yeah.
long
Can't
ago.
nobody do that better than that little white girl. That little
Well,
white girl
it's
was
another little white girl. It was,
Right.
But it's another little
well.
white
It
girl
was
now.
one before her. I didn't even know that. Yep, it was somebody before.
Well, now they
Drew
doing
Barrymore.
it again.
Wow,
Three
that little
times
girl
the
was
charm.
amazing.
Once.
Run, run. But I saw that movie. I was like, "Oh, I want to be like her."
You stupid dude. What about that's you dumb. I'm done with
I'm
you.
serious. I love that movie. Firestarter is shit.
Okay, this is totally random, I know, but what do you think about you know how they do a movie, let's say Superman, perfect example, Christopher Reeves or whatever, then they change the superhero, not because he got older, almost like the James Bond thing, how they start with one person and then they keep changing the actor. You get what I'm saying? But let's just say Spider-Man, how they keep flipping him up. And how they also flipped up the Batmans.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? For the different productions, whatever the case may
Hell
be.
outta here.
How do you feel about that? The different interpretations of this particular character
Definitely
and
gotta
the
check that out.
lending of this persona that we've all come to love. You get what I'm saying? To these different people.
So I'm a super big Marvel fan,
Uh-huh.
and so I think they have done the best
Amazing.
job of being able to create cohesiveness between all of the different actors that's played, like Spider-Man.
And you think those are good choices? All the Spider-Mans?
I think so.
Okay.
I really like Tobey Maguire. He was the
I like
OG
Tobey.
Spider-Man,
I like Tobey.
and Andrew Garfield was pretty good for his short run, and and this new kid, I like the new kid too.
Come on.
I think I like him the best.
No, we're not doing that.
And but as far as like
really,
some of the choices that they make,
Let's look at the Batman.
yeah, that's the worst.
Because
They
they
have the
that's
worst.
DC, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
DC. I
so
don't
let's
like
talk
DC.
about the series of Batmans that there have been.
When I'm trying to figure out, like, they saw the nigga from Twilight and was like, God damn it, he'd make a great Batman. How?
I'm not a Marvel person. I
I'm
wish
sorry.
I was, but
I
Have you
hate
ever
But-
seen Batman? The Batmans?
I mean, I've seen one or two, and then I end up snoring. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can turn me down. I'm not. I have not.
You don't like any of the shows?
No,
You said you what?
the only Superman I seen was the first one,
You
Christopher
never seen
Reeves.
none of Christopher Reeve?
and
That's the
when
only
Richard
Superman
Pryor
you've
was on
seen?
there. I think that was about it.
That
That
was
was
good.
about it. Other than
That
that,
was a
it's
good
like I'm good.
That was a good one. That's
I'm not a fan of stuff like now. I don't like the way they did it on Will Smith on Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
what?
She was just light skinned. All of a sudden, she dark skinned, and we ain't know.
I
I don't like that.
yeah.
Clear, I mean, he
was-
should
Oh,
have
you
got a
talking about
divorce.
this new
The
Fresh
Yeah,
Aunt
Prince?
Viv.
they just put
No,
other
no, no,
people
he
in the
talking about
spot.
the old Aunt
The woman,
Viv.
like Aunt Viv.
She was pregnant,
Oh, that
and
they
then she had
changed.
a
yeah,
baby,
then she just,
and then
and she came back light
the
skinned.
baby made her light skin, and he came out. Well, if you have a 5-year-old,
I don't get the
That's-
hell. No. Come on,
it's bound to happen.
we knew Aunt Viv
He was
changed.
a
and they didn't
baby,
say
and then
nothing.
next week he was 5.
They could have
That's facts.
they could have brought it in like he had a divorce. He went through, and then he brung in another. Now they
And-
accept kids.
And the new Aunt
Another
Viv
Aunt
was
Viv.
nothing like
That's
the
what
old Aunt
That's
Viv.
my point. So
She was a
I'm trying to-
hard-working lawyer out here
exactly,
dancing and shit.
the other
This
Aunt
new
Viv
Aunt
was
Viv
mad,
is a
yeah, mad
homemaker.
Yeah, exactly, and they changed it up on us.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I went from Marvel to
You
that, but I'm
Angie
just
was
saying.
so
I have
passionate
to
about
agree.
it.
On that
You
point,
just have to let
I
you
have
have
to
it. I
agree.
just got quiet because clearly
No,
you
no,
didn't
no,
need
no.
it to be said.
No, I'm just saying like that stuff. like don't do that.
Because they feel like they playing with your intelligence.
Exactly.
Like when they
I'm
have
not
Queen Latifah
stupid.
play 4 different characters on the
She
show
should
over
not
the years.
be. She should not be Equalizer either. I just want to let you know that.
I have to
Are you-
disagree. I
uh-oh.
fucking love Equalizer and Queen Latifah.
But
in
she should be.
Equalizer.
She,
Have you watched it?
dude, come on, man.
Fire.
It's a good
Fire.
show,
She's fire.
but she is not the.
See,
Come on,
I'm really.
come on, Queen.
I'm gonna just say
She
I'm.
built like ATs.
Listen, I want her to be. I
a
love.
whole bunch of ATs.
Listen.
Multiple ATs.
I
I
have.
love Queen Latifah. She set it off. They should do a set it off too. They should do a set it off too.
I am very
how?
sexually attracted
Who's
to Queen
gonna
Latifah.
be-
You ready? You ready for me to go there?
Wait a
You ready for me
minute,
to go
who's
there?
gonna set it
You
off?
you ready for me to
You
set the
said-
scene?
Oh my god!
I will set the scene. Y'all ready?
Oh,
We finna
Now,
write. We finna
The,
write set it
what
off,
was
too.
who got away? Who got away?
Frankie? No,
Frank,
no, no.
no.
What-
Frankie
no,
died
no,
right
Frankie,
before.
Frankie got killed.
Yeah, she got killed right before, and the bus
What the hell is
pulled
her
off.
name?
Jada,
Pickett.
Jada
but,
Pickett,
but
right?
I can't remember her
Yeah,
character.
right. Jada Pickett drove off. Right. She
Mhm.
she gets to where she is now. She ran out of money. She can't. She in Mexico. She ran out of money.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 20 years later. Right. She go back just to find out what's up, and she find Queen Latifah daughter and Frankie daughter.
And she gonna have them run the beat.
Hey, so
Set it off too.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me.
Look,
hold on.
everybody want to go see it now.
No,
Look,
no, hold right there. Where the fuck Queen Latifah get a daughter from? Her that
She-
little bald head, tennis ball head bitch had a baby?
Mm-mm.
Did they
She
adopt
wasn't
somebody?
always a dyke. She wasn't always a dyke. It's just a stud came up and she was like, "Girl, who was your mama?" She was like, "My mom was killed back in the day."
Did you write this out?
I thought about it, my nigga. I thought about this, my
No,
nigga. Set it off
you-
too can't happen.
I wanna see set it off 1.5. I want to
Call
say
it
that
that.
off 1.5
Call it
because
that.
I want to know where this burly bitch.
Okay.
What?
Come on, now, Queen
Why she
Latifah.
got to
Somebody
be
hurt.
burly?
Somebody hurt her.
Can I say this? I was tripping because we all know Queen Latifah's a stud, right?
Is she?
We know that, right?
She was. In the
was or
movie.
whatever, right?
In the movie.
I just saw a movie, a basketball movie with Adam Sandler.
Oh, that movie was dope,
And
too.
dope movie. And who was Queen Latifah? His wife.
His wife.
So now you ain't a stud no more?
Acting.
Huh?
Did you
Oh, don't
almost
nobody
kill her?
want to say nothing
You
about that.
almost
Oh,
killed her.
D-Rock stupid.
You almost
Why is
killed her.
D-Rock stupid?
Are you okay?
Why is D-Rock stupid? Because this is the movies. You can't look at it like that. No, you're a stud, ma'am. Now you're Adam Sandler's wife, and he ain't thinking about nothing about you being a stud. He didn't remember you setting it off. He don't know you the equalizer.
That's what he just.
Oh, please.
She ain't a stud in the Equalizer, my
Oh,
man.
please. She ain't.
She just a bitch that fight real good.
She ain't. She's not a stud.
No, she got a stud.
She got a husband.
Nah, he.
See,
She-
it's gonna
she
come out.
equalized him.
It's gonna come out.
Did
It's
you?
gonna come out.
Did you
equalized
combine
it.
all her characters?
Why not? That's what we do. Who is Denzel? Malcolm X.
No, he's not.
Who is he then? Is he?
He the nigga from Training Day.
See?
That's my
See?
that's my favorite.
See? Some people think he's John Q.
His name is Elijah.
Some people think he's John
Book of
Q.
Eli. That was a good one too.
Some people think he the dude from basketball. The basketball. Movie.
Oh,
He got
He
game.
got game.
oh.
I don't even
the
know his
dad.
name.
Remember the Titans?
Remember the Titans?
Coach.
See what I'm saying? Coach. See what I'm saying? Boom. Come on now.
I think he the nigga
Combine
from
these
Snow.
Yes, you
characters.
can.
That- If you do that, then you are discrediting their acting skills and their ability to be separate people. You have won
So,
all of these.
okay,
So Will
hold on.
Smith
So in real
is
life,
nobody.
you telling me in real life, hold on, don't do that. You telling me in real life, Queen Latifah ain't no stud. She was a stud at beauty shop.
She been with a man though.
So why she can't
I
have a
want
baby?
her to be
Well,
with me.
She don't. She
can have a baby
She
then.
has been with him, and she
She
could.
got-
She got all the parts to have a baby.
Okay, set it off
Set it
too.
off too. God
Back
damn.
to my point.
Was she
Is
cheat?
that his
So-
fault? All of that to make it all of her character.
The only
He
human
was
that
the
can do
first
that.
to tame Big Teeth. It happened. She's also a
Prove my
rapper.
point. You just proved my
But
point.
you know, Dana,
You just
if you
proved my
just give
point.
her a little bit of credit, she's
You
a
just
jazz
proved my
singer.
point.
How did that prove your point?
Because if she can have a baby in real life and be a stud, she can have a baby and stud.
So,
and set
okay.
it off too.
I'm gonna write set it off 1.5.
Do it.
I'm
serious.
gonna make this so yo
It
set
can
it off too
happen
good.
I'm not
Work.
having no more
because she
comedians
ran
on
out
my
of money.
show.
I'm gonna tell her
She,
back to her.
right there,
She
you
was cheating
go
on the little
on
ball
the little
head.
ball head.
She was cheating
girl.
on her
With the
Bam.
dude that was
with the nigga
one
that had AP in the back of his head.
The
I'm
nigga
not
that got
having no
dead.
more
The nigga that got
comedians
killed.
Got
on this
killed.
Yeah.
show.
Shit, see what I'm talking about?
She was fucking her friend's
See what I'm
son
talking about?
Her
before
son?
before he went to college. Remember, he was going to
He was
college.
getting ready to go to
He was trying to
college.
get the money.
The son?
Yeah. That's
Then-
why
and-
she
and then
flipped
here
like
come,
that.
Then here come dude. I heard you was broke. You want some more money? That dude.
Oh, the old nigga.
The sugar daddy.
Another time.
This nigga pull up in his old ass
Hey,
caddy talking about,
That was
I
the
heard you was out of
worst.
money.
That was the worst sex scene ever.
Dude.
I felt. I
Yeah.
was like,
I'm not helping
did
nobody.
we really need this?
Yeah, we needed it.
Ugh.
Because she went home
Where
and took
he
a
died?
shower.
On top
No,
of me.
on top of me, right. She went home and took a shower.
Oh.
Jada is the bomb. So she's the best shower taker
Yeah,
in that movie. Anyway. we back.
absolutely.
Really,
I
Patrice?
agree with that.
We start on Marvels, but
I am devastated. Sometimes you got to. I didn't whisper. I'm never.
Set it
having
off
another
1.5.
comedian on my show. Never.
2023.
by the way, D-Rock is a fan of Queen Latifah. I used to love me some Queen
I-
Latifah
listen.
until
I
she
used to
came out
love
and
you.
said,
I don't care.
I'm this. Like,
I think I liked her
nobody
more.
cares.
I like her more. There's nothing more
What about
sexy
MC Lyte?
to me.
First of all, do not.
Don't.
I will
He said, "Don't you
leave.
fuck this up for me."
I will leave. I will leave right now. Holler at y'all later. I do not. Hell no. We not gonna go there.
Hey, well,
Martin
I don't
Martin
care.
had some of that too. Martin had some. Martin said he there's a lot of
Oh, that's right. He said
He
that on
said,
stage.
he said it's a lot of light at the end of that tunnel, baby.
He said that on stage.
So Queen Latifah can't know. Queen Latifah,
Listen,
yeah, I don't worry about that.
Queen Latifah could still get it right now.
I think she'll bully me, but
She can throw me all around. I'm just telling.
but MC Light, don't do that. MC Light and Janet Jackson can't do no
Drove
wrong.
the drink.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Janet Jackson can't do no wrong. Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
You said Janet can't do
No,
that.
Janet can do no
I
wrong.
done drove him
I
a
remember
drink.
they put something
That's
like that.
yours.
I remember they put something like that on
Ma'am.
Facebook. Like if Janet Jackson came to you and said, "Look, I got AIDS, full blown AIDS, and I want to have sex with you without a condom. Would you do it?" I was like, "I gotta die of something."
Wait, what?
You wasn't listening,
What
but I ain't saying
did
it
you
again.
say? Did you say if she had
Janet
AIDS?
Jackson. I said it started
Okay,
out
let
with me
stop.
saying.
Wait, I know.
It
Just let
started
be
out with me
clear.
saying Janet Jackson
Did
could do
you
no
make an
wrong,
H?
and I don't think.
Janet Jackson could do no
I don't
wrong.
even-
If she had HIV and she said,
If so, I think it was on Black Space. Back.
What? Janet Jackson ain't no
Was
black
it Black?
slave?
What do we have?
Black Planet.
Black
Black
Page?
Planet. It was on Black Planet. That's how far ago this was.
Yeah,
They said if Janet Jackson had full blown AIDS,
that's how far ago this was. Go ahead.
my head,
That's cool.
my
I,
head.
just,
think
I,
like
I
that.
couldn't. I had to. I had to put a marker right there. We'll come back and talk about how far ago.
How
it
long
was.
ago this was that they came out with this. They said if Janet Jackson had
Changed
full
my mind.
blown,
It's okay.
if Janet Jackson had, nah, don't. If Janet Jackson, it was right there, and that's how we do stuff, right?
I got my own.
If Janet Jackson had full blown AIDS and came to me,
Full blown. AIDS.
full blown, came to me and said, D Rock,
Is this?
That age.
Is this right? Is this?
Call-
Is this?
I don't care what kind of
pre-blue
AIDS.
pill or
I don't care what
Post
kind of
the blue
age.
pill.
I don't care. If she came to me and said, D Rock, I want to do it one more time with you without a condom, I was like, let's
Yeah,
go. I
I'm
got to
good.
die of something.
I'm good.
Because
Now,
this is what I thought of. This is what I thought about.
Set yourself up for that.
I thought about-
I think that would have
Janet,
to be
though.
like Jill for me.
Jill Scott.
Like,
Oh my dude, she can get it too. It couldn't be full blown AIDS though. It could be like some curable, but she can.
she can give me herpes.
Yeah, I'll take it from her.
She can give me herpes.
Because you can
She
actually
can
say
give
I
you
got.
herpes?
You can say I got.
Like
herpes
I
from-
got herpes from
That's what the
you got
girl
herpes
said.
from Earl.
That's
I
my-
got herpes from Jill Scott.
Them girls got
Our herpes ain't this. We
That's
don't we
my
don't
point.
herpes the same.
If I go to heaven or hell, they be like, nigga, what happened? Nigga, I had sex with Janet.
I get it.
And that's gonna make you the man.
I don't care what
in
they
heaven or
think.
hell.
I don't want AIDS.
I don't care. I'm
You
got
don't
VIP.
care what
Oh,
they
you
I got
absolutely
VIP
gonna be
at
the
the
man in
concert.
hell.
If I'm in hell, I got VIP at the Tupac concert. I bet you that.
You don't put Tupac in hell.
Why not?
Tupac
What the
put
hell?
himself
Wait
in
a
hell.
minute.
He ain't in hell.
I didn't say that. I just
I'm
asked.
so listen.
He not.
I need to talk about
The,
this.
the girls
I'm
that got
so
herpes
tired
from
of
R.
us.
Kelly though.
Just because you
as
die.
Negroes,
Right. Say it.
as soon as somebody
Say it,
dies,
JB. They in
we
heaven.
put this motherfucker in heaven. He
We
looking
asked the
down on
question.
us. He
No.
absolutely not. He was gone too soon. Nah,
No.
he probably was gone right on
Right.
time.
Matter of fact, he's supposed to be going that first time. He got shot.
I'm tired
But-
of us doing this. I really don't
I
want.
just was asking. I didn't say that he belonged to
Y'all
anywhere.
want to hear something hilarious? I'm gonna pause right there. So, my wife's sister passed, her younger sister,
Okay.
and we literally did the memorial service for her.
Uh-oh.
And so my wife does the eulogy. She's up there, she's talking, and it's her family out in the audience. And out in the crowd.
Sanctuary.
In the sanctuary. Y'all gonna see why I said
talk different.
Y'all gonna see why I said the audience.
It's totally different.
Because she was like, and in times like this, we need Jesus. So I just want to extend the opportunity for anybody who ain't saved and want to be saved. Y'all could come up and we can get you saved.
Not at her
And
funeral.
everybody was like, this one was like, so don't none of y'all need Jesus. I know y'all.
I know y'all.
All right, y'all want to be saved? Fine.
Dr. Mike.
I'm sitting there. I'm like,
I gotta go next.
everybody,
I'm sorry.
let me translate what this thug just said to y'all.
On the cheese, bro.
She said,
Tupac little sister.
so don't none of y'all need Jesus.
Don't none of y'all. Ain't nobody gonna come up to my
Wow.
sister's funeral
Listen,
and act like they want to get saved.
couldn't.
I feel you. I feel you. That's
the
funny.
mic was like, wow.
It was, but that was a way to get.
I was stressed out.
That was a good way to get it though. Stress will put you there. Hell yeah, I would have been in the back like that old drunk man. Hell yeah. In the church. Yeah, I'm sorry, in the auditorium. I mean the audience.
That shit was funny to me.
You
I was sitting there like, oh,
In the
gotta read the
audience,
wall. They walk your wall.
they good.
jumping.
I already took care of them.
You
I'm
took
caught
care
up,
of
yeah.
them.
I took care of them. Apparently, dating, we need to be in the audience. I think that is wonderful that you offer an opportunity
she
for people to
did.
come to the Lord.
And no one took it.
That's okay.
And it pissed her clean off.
Hey,
Like, she was so fucking mad. Bitches, I'm
Dude, I
offering you
would've-
motherfucking salvation and y'all don't want it.
I would have went
How the
crazy.
fuck? You motherfucker, I can't.
Crazy, fam.
So don't none of y'all need Jesus, is what you telling me. I know you, Barbara, bitch, you needed Jesus yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
But ain't nobody coming up here. All right. Then
And my sister went.
the
my sister
funeral
funeral.
was hilarious. One of her cousins wrote a poem who didn't really even know nobody in the family. She was like a secret cousin.
See,
A secret cousin.
come on, talk about it.
Bring
Bring it out. Bring it out.
He said, "Come on, talk
Come
about
on. I be at funerals all the time. Like, why y'all up here with this, fam? Don't do that,
I hate it. I hate funerals.
man. I wish somebody acted fool at my funeral. I'm jumping out the casket.
Remember, she emailed it to me.
Oh, that's right.
Don't nobody what?
I'm
Hold
like,
on. We
who
didn't
are
say.
you?
We didn't hear what she said. What'd you say?
Don't nobody give a fuck about that poem. That poem.
I need to be there.
I'm glad you wasn't.
Yes. I'd have been in the back. Yes. I'd have been the overflow room. Yes. Tell them to shut the hell up. Hurry up and get this over with. We got to get to the place.
So let me ask y'all this. We're gonna transition to this. Yes. Since we talking about funerals, I'm just gonna touch on this really quick.
I'm so different at funeral.
On the 15th of June, my nephew transitioned from this life into eternal life.
Yes. Eternal.
And what that meant for my family is that we are transitioning in this life to understanding what life is like without him.
Mm.
It's a very difficult time. Um, it's an adjustment to be made.
Absolutely.
And I honestly just wanted to take a moment to publicly say thank you to um, both of you, Paula and JP, to this dude right motherfucking here.
Stop it, girl.
And like, I mean, and many others. But when I tell you, when you think about like I get ghost real fast, and anybody that knows that, especially when I'm going through, I like to shut down so I can protect other people from my energy.
Real
Not
talk.
so much that I'm trying to shut everybody out or whatever. I just know that my stuff be big, and you know when your energy big like that, it's naturally absorbed.
And it's
You know
not
what I'm saying?
good for
Like
everybody.
I just push it on there. And it's not a
Everybody
person
can
everybody
handle
can
it.
handle, but it's
And it ain't
so
for them.
big.
It ain't for them.
You know what I'm saying? And to be able to not cause other people grief, because you to see somebody that you love hurting the way that I have been experiencing this pain would cause them, and I didn't want that for nobody. But I will tell you that the Hintons, the Wilders, Divine, um this dude right here though, nigga, when you think about friendships and loyalty, and I've had my question about some of my friendships, and we've talked about this since my divorce. And I have picked through people and bobbed and weed or whatever the case may be. But I will tell you this wholeheartedly, and I know I say it all the time. I try to express it as much as I can and be open about, because y'all know I'm as transparent as possible. If I never told y'all that I love y'all, and that there is not a mile from here to Timbuktu that I would not walk. You know what I'm saying? I do Century too. You know what I'm saying? Not I do Century too. We need to stroll Century.
Let's get it.
What? You understand what I'm saying? There is not nothing that you cannot ask me for, because of how you showed up, not in the way that you felt like you needed to do for me. There was no forcing yourselves in my space. You gave me all, like, if you wanted an example of what I believe friendship looks like, what love looks like not, you don't show up how you think this person needs you to be. You show up like they need. You show up with, like, you know that they're saying they need. You get to know somebody enough to be able to say, okay, I know she need this. I know he need this. Or to be available to see, to watch, to learn, to be responsible. And you motherfuckers did that, are doing that for me in a way that I thought people just didn't do. Especially after, since my divorce and all the things that have happened in my friendships and some of the offset relationships, whatever the case may be, how people have shown up in the way that they shown up. It's just some of the ugliest demonstration of love. Like, and that, I'm just keeping it 100. I've seen some of the ugliest demonstrations of love. And I'm not perfect, but I've seen some terrible things in how people not only treat each other, but how I've been treated. And I will honestly say that in this last 3 weeks, you have shown me what I thought didn't exist. And I thought that literally that this world was just so screwed up that I would never know that again, and that it was only just a figment of my imagination. And you showed me that that was not true. Like, this is a love that exists. It's not it, when it's altering, it changes with and for, and there is growth in this space. You showed me that how you love me would not be not based on the love just what you needed, and not that you would overextend yourself to a space of discomfort, because that's not the kind of love that's not that love. It's, I'm not going to love you outside my space to be good for me, but I don't have to be outside of my space to be good for me, to be good for you. Like, that kind of love, I just didn't think was a thing. Not less, let alone in friendship,
Mm.
because I seen some things and I know some stuff about some people, and I've experienced experienced some really deep hurts, just in friendship.
Mm.
But the way that you showed up, I said, "Don't come." D-Rock was like, "Yeah, whatever."
Whatever.
This is what happened. This is where I'm at. And then next thing I know, he is just standing outside, like,
No, we ain't finna do
you understand what I'm saying?
Can't nobody do it alone.
And I was like, okay, good looking, because I said it, but for the first time I probably didn't even mean it. Usually I was like, "No, I'm good," but I wasn't.
No,
And he was
hell
like,
no, you ain't good.
you know what I'm
Nope.
saying? And then the extension of love from y'all, like as being a spiritual person, being connected the way that I am, there was nothing that I've seen so beautiful than the way that y'all just loved on me and have loved on me. And I can't thank you enough, because it's those things that help me be okay when I know my mom is not, or when I know my sister is not.
Your family.
You get what I'm saying? And or you know what I'm saying, even my nieces, my nephew,
Yeah.
but there's the offset or whatever, because apparently you need somebody available to fortify you in these spaces. You get what I'm saying? And that let me love y'all back the same way that I know how, not just because I fix it, like, nope, this what she need. Nope, this how he need. And nope, like that type of thing is how you have healthy relationship. And what y'all saved that in my mind. Y'all saved that for me, because I thought it was all los to the hills. And I can't thank you enough. And nobody will never be able to tell me. Now, here's the thing right here, D-Rock. We talk about don't put nothing past nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Here's the example of, not so much that somebody can come and tell me whatever. I'd be like, and if she did,
that's what, thank you. Now it came back.
You understand?
That's what I was trying to say.
Because I'm not saying that you didn't, but if she
But
did,
if now
I
what?
don't give two shits.
That's my
so what
people.
so what? Oh, and
Because when
D-Rock
I talk
did
to him,
what?
he gonna explain.
Like,
When I
but
talk
he
to her,
did
she
what?
gonna explain. But that ain't her. I don't know what woo, but
Yeah,
I'll let y'all know.
I get back to you.
I get back to y'all on that.
It's that
We
that
talk
that's
about
it.
that
Yes.
all the time. It's like, I'ma ride with you and for you, cuz ain't shit in that. So there's that. I'll ride.
Take my picture.
I'm
Take
gonna
my
ride
picture.
with you all the time.
And
But we gonna talk about why I needed to ride after we ride. But I'm gonna ride. And then after we take care of business, I'm like, why the fuck did you go over there and mess with them people?
But can I say
you
this too?
taking it.
Can I say this too? And I'm not saying
Gosh.
What it's doing is,
I'm not
doing
saying-
a photo array.
I'm not saying y'all perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect,
That's
right?
facts. That's facts.
But when I see your guys' friendship, their friendship, yes. When I see their friendship and ride or die type shit, that makes me be like, it's out there somewhere. And when I'm ready, I know what it looked like. And until then,
Facts.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because, like she said, forcing it on people, all that, and I didn't want to go back into what you was on because I almost cried. But
me too.
But
you see how we did that?
Yeah, I had to hold that in. But let me tell you something. If it would have happened to me, I know she would have
She
been
do
there.
the same thing.
So I was
Absolutely.
like, what else can I do? She didn't know I followed her a couple times. She didn't know that. But she didn't need me to know that I followed her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, she'll do it for me.
Yeah.
So why in the hell I can't do it for her?
But that's why I be telling people.
I'll wait for her to call me.
all
I'm
the
not gonna
time.
keep calling. What is you doing?
I don't believe in the golden rule.
Okay. Come to
I don't believe in
that
the
do one
golden
to
rule.
others should have no.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
believe
no,
that.
No, because
I believe
it's not
you need
for
to
everybody.
do unto others as they would have you do unto them.
Stop talking the Bible, dog.
Ooh, that's good.
Because-
Stop talking the Bible.
listen,
Don't do
that's
that.
good.
I'm
That's
telling you,
good.
It's
it
in
just- it
between
doesn't make
Genesis
sense.
and Revelation somewhere. But go ahead, preach on.
I like to
wanna
be
help.
I like to be choked.
Okay.
Reach up there,
Okay,
grab me, squeeze,
okay.
you know.
Okay.
Now, if I treat you how I like to be treated, I'm just walking around choking shit out of people.
Nigga,
What if people don't like? What if you don't like to be choked?
I can't take what you can take.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me
But
go.
if I treat you how you want to be treated, I'm always gonna land in the space where you gonna be loved the way you need to be.
Period.
Loved. And that's the reason what she's saying is so true, because I know you gotta be a 10 toes down type of person to love Patrice.
Facts.
Because there is times you're gonna have to say, listen, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
Close the door. I'm gonna still be when you open it up. I'm gonna be right here.
And I'm gonna keep loving you.
And you can't do nothing about it.
Love you back together. And then when you fall apart again, I'm gonna be right there loving your ass back together. But you gotta know her to know that she needs to be loved like that. Because if you don't know, she'll be like, I'm fine.
No, she's not.
Just back
Yo,
away from
her body language and her tone is totally different.
Absolutely.
Like we don't know no damn body. You know what I'm saying?
My business.
So yes.
So I'm just telling my business.
So we talk about God. We talk about God all the time, right? And the spirits. Like I keep telling people, I'm no longer sorry, mama. Sorry.
Watch, he finna confirm what I've been saying.
I'm no longer religious. I am spiritual. Because you feel spirits of different people. And you got to know how to react to their spirit. I know some of the Kia boys' mamas.
We just talked about that earlier too.
I know some of these mamas that try to hit me with the spirit of, well, you don't know my son. Okay. I know you. And if you're letting that happen, then guess what? This is the spirit that you need right now.
Yep.
You need that tough daddy spirit. Get out of your shell and go get your son or get ready to bury him. Period. I just told a young lady, go get some insurance for your son. What you saying? You heard what I said. Go get some insurance. Where do I go? Pitts, go in and talk to Michelle. Tell her D-Rock sent you. Because that information came to me from somewhere else. And I'm like, well, why do I need that information? I know why I need it now. For you.
Yep.
Go get some insurance on your son. For real, D-Rock, that's how we doing. I told you, do with it as you may. And I'm done. Because some people just don't understand that I'm tired. I done got to the point where I'm tired of sugarcoating shit.
Yep.
Because if you keep sugarcoating shit, people don't know what it smells like.
Yep.
So I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm done with that.
Fuck
so
that.
yeah, so we supposed to be here for you, and it ain't over, and we're gonna keep going. And we all lost somebody. You know, that little dude. I'm still like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? But and then you get to the point where, did I do enough? And then when God say, yep, you did enough, that's my child.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. When that come to
you gotta be a bridge.
Boo.
You gotta be a
Come
bridge.
on, man.
You gotta be there to take somebody from one aspect to another aspect.
Period.
And all you gotta do is just lay there.
Be
and
still.
Allow that person to be able to walk at their space and time to get to where they need to be, where they okay.
And we ain't there yet. But we gonna get there.
So that's it.
We gonna get there.
That's all it is.
People calling about my grandmama still. You good? Nigga, no. We getting ready to go to a family reunion. I gotta go down to a house that she's no longer at, quote unquote. No, I'm not good, nigga.
Right.
You coming? Yeah, I'm coming. I gotta come see y'all. And half of y'all know I don't like y'all. I was sitting in the funeral. I was sitting in my grandma's funeral like, you could have took that, nigga. You could have took that. You could have got 3 for 1, left grandma here for another 10, 12 years.
Yep.
Because these niggas ain't doing nothing. What you doing here? How you find out about the funeral?
Here, not what you doing here.
Yes. Why are you here? You came for what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Like,
I do understand.
What are you? And like I said, I don't know. Like, Green Mile. Every time I watch the movie, I get a different doggone aspect of the doggone movie. Why did God leave him on Earth longer than everybody else? Is what I came up the last time I seen it. I'm like, that was genius. Whoever wrote that.
Yeah.
Because he wanted you to see the pain of, or feel the pain of your other people dying before you. You know what I'm saying? That came out in the movie. I'm like, what the hell did that come from? That's why I say spiritual and religion, it just hits you on a different thing now. I love my people. I try to love extensively and let them know that I love them, not just by telling them, but trying to show them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you show it. And you show
To
up.
the people I love.
Like legitimately speaking, you show up. Nobody could never have told me before we got connected, started working together, whatever the case may
Mm.
be, that we would share this kind of love.
Wow.
Like it's a thing. Like I'm telling you, nobody could have told me that
Wow.
because you just don't know what to expect. You build and you grow, whatever.
Mm.
But at this juncture, you have shown me a love that you just don't know about.
Yeah.
We're talking about basic friendships I just never had imagined. You understand what I'm saying? Like seriously, and I wonder about when I see people treat people of your caliber.
Uh,
You understand
I
what I'm
don't want to
saying?
go there. Yeah, you're
When I
right.
see people treat, I be like, I be like the
Yeah,
one
I
they
got
accused them. Y'all see Patrice go up in the club and shoot everybody, everybody. That could have probably have been me though. I just know I say that it might have could have been me. When I see that, then it makes me feel some kind of way on how to deal with people. Now, mind you, I'm gonna tell you one of the most beautiful things I love about you, Paula, is you love people where they at. A lot of people say that. Like a lot of people say, I mean, I just accept you for who you are. But baby, I don't know how you manage to facilitate through people the way that you do. I'm a watcher. You know what I'm saying? I watch each relationship and how you in and out with each person in different capacities. Like you have clearly a different relationship with each person that you know. But you literally love people right where they are. You don't need to be more of this, more of that. If they a whole ain't shit, you know it, and be like, well, okay.
That's them.
And well, I mean, that's just who you are, and that's okay. You get what I'm saying? And if they almost close to the angelic, you get what I'm saying? And then you treat them in that capacity as well. But there's nobody could never say to me, Paula funny acting. Fam.
It's you.
When
It's
you
you.
understand, like I'm like, are you kidding me?
It's you.
No, G. I'm gonna be clear on
There's
that.
a lot of people who say that though, but when the one
It's
thing
them.
that they have in common is they don't know her.
I'm like,
They
funny
will
acting
look at
how?
her and be like, "Ooh, she funny acting."
It's
she
them.
She look like she funny acting.
It's them.
She the sweetest person.
I
in
didn't
the
say it,
world.
but I didn't say it.
Listen, and I'm gonna tell you
I
that
said that to people.
I know some
That nigga
Virgos.
is you.
Yep,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Like, and
It's
when I
you,
tell
baby.
you that you don't have to be masterfully great at anything to gain this woman's love. Do you know what I'm saying? Just be who you are.
I can't deal with people who are like you can't be fake and phony and putting on because I don't know how to receive that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to.
Because then she'll look at you like,
Now I'm funny.
no, you're not. It's them.
This is and there you go. Yeah.
It's them. It's
Yeah.
not you.
Like that. It's a lot of people like, no, I mean, if that's just who you are, and I look at and be like, nah. And when we talking about setting the standard, I'd be like, get you,
Yeah.
nah, fam,
Yeah.
you flaky.
Yeah.
This nigga
You don't
will
deserve.
love you right where you
Yeah,
are.
you don't deserve. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is amazing. And what I appreciate that about that is you will I know then that you will always love me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, but that's it. So there'll never be no question because well, this is our love. This is our love. Our love is pieces of bacon. And their love is you know what I'm saying? Is M&M's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're M&M's and we bacon. And Paula has all these things in her storehouse. You know what I'm saying? And that is a magnificently beautiful thing about you. And I pray that nothing ever comes into your life to take that beautifulness away. It's just oh, it's precious.
Oh, I
It is.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do.
Cause I'm like, golly, did you see it?
But it's a good thing when you know your people,
Is
and
it?
then somebody that's not in your circle try to come in your circle, and they say something, you be like, oh, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like with you, they'll come to me, man, JP. I'm like, nigga, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Marlon, man, Marlon be acting, no, nigga, that's you. Man, home be treating me some type of way, nigga. It's like we have a secret society of people that know who you are. That is just know who you are, and when people know who you are, is like you said, it's easy. Just be who you are. Don't try to be me.
I can deal with you if you ain't shit.
Right. I know how to
Right.
treat you.
That's okay.
Right, because you just that. They said, oh,
And I
say
know
that.
you can be trusted here in this arena, and that's fine.
I know how to play
When
chess a
when
little
we
bit.
over here doing some shit,
You can't
you
be
not
over
gonna
there.
be there.
Yeah.
Right, because you'll be in this arena where you are.
Being fucked it up.
That right there. That right,
Play
because
chess and not checkers, my nickels.
that right there. Let's talk about knowing people and how it's people out here in these streets that know who these terrorizing ass kid boy is, and they've allowed them to continue to be out here. The continues like I just if we just like I feel like we should be doing a APB all points bulletin, calling all LL Cool J cars. Get y'all kids. However many it is out here, whatever this core 2030 kids are,
It's less than 50.
it's terrorizing.
Crazy.
It's
I
less than
didn't
50.
realize that.
It's
She
less
was
than 50
telling me
You know what I'm
today.
saying? Terrorizing an entire city.
Community.
No, not just the community,
Mm.
the city, from city to the suburbs of the city,
You're right.
the surrounding areas.
You're right.
How
I
is
stand
this
corrected.
possible?
You're right. Because they were just in Wauwatosa the other day. So you're
How,
right.
how is this possible?
It's possible because we got people that's not doing what we supposed to do as a community, as people. I was just talking to a gentleman that's connected with the mayor,
Yeah.
and they was talking about we're gonna do a sit down. I'm like, nah, we need to do a stand up. We need to be out on the street talking about this, so when we see it, we can address it. Going inside of a meeting and saying what we're gonna do and doing something is two different things. I get it. The mayor can't be there because he's the mayor. You know what I'm saying? The sheriff can't be there because he's the sheriff. The chief can't be there because he's the chief. Now, all three are black right now. And what is we doing? What are we doing as black people?
That's
we
what
sit
you
back,
said
we
at the
sit
birthday
back,
party for the kids. That's what
we
I was
sit
trying to remember.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. We sitting back watching what they gonna do. They gonna do what you allow them to do. So why not, when you see the Kill Boys, make that phone call? They just went down Fond du Lac. They're turning on Capitol. I'm slow following them. They just turned down 27th Street. They just went up Atkinson. They headed here. Oh, they're at this gas station right now. What's wrong with us doing that as people? Because we claim we care,
Right.
but what are you doing about it? That's just like having a relative passing or dying, and we know if they don't have the medication, that they're gonna pass away. But all you had to do was get off work, go to Walgreens, and get it.
Understood.
But ain't nobody else going to get, nigga. What are you doing? Are you going to Walgreens to pick up the medication? It don't cost nothing. What are you doing? Well, I had to work. Who did you call to go get it then? If you knew about, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just little simple stuff we not doing. And it's pissing me off
As a community.
as a community,
Okay.
as a people,
Okay. Okay. Tell me.
as a people. So we rather get mad at the white boy
Okay.
that's
filming the
filming
shit that we doing.
that y'all, and
Yep.
the boy jumped on the doggone live with the white boy, but you get mad at the white boy.
Yep.
I said, okay, forget it. Act like the white boy didn't even.
What did I say
interviewed him
earlier?
I
We
interviewed
be
him. Now what?
outraged about the wrong shit.
Stuff.
We always outraged. It's always. I'm like, so you got all.
Why
of
the
these-
white boy got? Why the white? Okay, I
Yeah.
did it. Now what? Now what?
It's all.
Is it different?
Yep.
No, it's the same.
So I'm not surprised, but I didn't hear that they were upset because the guy.
They
Yeah, they
upset,
was
and I'm gonna put
pissed.
names out here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put them big
Go
names
ahead,
out here with all
please.
these followers. Von Mays, I told him I got a problem. We
Vaughn
need to-
Mays got mad because the
Listen,
man. I'm
if I-
sorry, go ahead.
Patrice, if I was lying, if I'm wrong, Von, or whoever know Von, let me know. I was watching it, and I follow the brother because I know he got good intentions.
Yeah.
He got good intentions. Some things, nobody agree with everything, right? But he got good intentions. This is what they was mad about. They wasn't mad that he interviewed the Kill Boys. They was mad because he was a white boy
That's right.
that interviewed the Kill Boys.
Yep. They
He didn't do anything. All he did was tell them where he gonna be at, and they met him.
They felt like he was appropriating for some
Yeah,
reason.
you giving the kid, you making kids join the gang. He said no.
They
He said
doing it
can't.
anyway.
They doing it. The kid sitting in his car, which is a Kia, and said, "This how you
This
do
how
it,
you
fam.
do it.
You grab this and you do like,
Yep.
what?
Walked him right through it.
Please watch it.
Okay.
They haven't banned it,
Nope.
so the feds know that it's happening. The boy that was in there didn't have a mask on,
Okay.
but you get mad at the white boy.
Because we gotta be outraged about something. And
So why not
to
be
be
outraged? Why,
outraged,
why not be
but
outraged that
I'm
that is
gonna
happening?
tell you why. Because to be outraged at the Kia Boys means that I have to do something.
Something. Go get the damn
I gotta
medication.
do something. If I'm outraged about them stealing these kids, I got to do something. I got to say something. I got to talk to somebody. I gotta go out and do something. I gotta move. I gotta walk. I gotta do something.
Dude got a million
But I can be
views.
upset about this white boy, and all I gotta do is make a post.
That's all I got to do.
Mm.
It's easier to be outraged about the white boy because if I'm outraged at my children, I gotta do
It's
something.
his fault. Back going to the school, you mad how I broke up the fight that your son started.
Yep.
You mad about how I broke it up. Forget the fight. You mad at how I broke it up. Get out of my face with that.
Yep.
Go outside the building, ma'am. That's why I got a no tolerance when it comes from people talking about what safety. If your kid was acting appropriate, there wouldn't be no safety.
Wouldn't be no safety.
It wouldn't be safety at the school, ma'am. This problem ain't happening at Reagan. This problem ain't happening big like that at King.
Wow.
It's happening, but it's not happening like this. So don't say Madison, Vincent, Marshall are the bad schools. That's your child that's going to the school that's making it bad. Because
They probably
then
got
if I
kicked
say
out
if
of
it's
King.
if
Kicked
I
out.
say your son now, ma'am, your son been kicked out of all the schools at MPS. Now he got to go to Banner.
So
Is Banner bad now? Because your son went? Hell no. Because Banner ain't gotta do that.
Mm.
You come over here, you make one more mistake, you're done. Stop blaming the problem on the people helping.
Yep.
And start blaming the problem on the problem. It's him. It's Dante. It's little Dante.
Yep.
Jesus, ain't no name
Listen,
He
somebody
pissing me
Name
off.
somebody
I-
kid.
But you
tell-
can't say nothing. You can't say nothing because you work for him. You can't say that. Yes, I
Never.
can. The superintendent can't say it because he can't lose his job. He got that big old huge house and he got to take care of his family. And I love dude. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude. As a person, cool dude. I can say it. Go ahead, fire me.
People don't understand. I did safety for.
I remember. Your supervisor
Yeah.
is go ahead.
They don't understand what them trenches look like.
They don't care.
They don't. You go in here, you be attacking these people, and they literally walking through the halls like Eastside High,
Because you can't do nothing.
and
But
they
th-
want
that's
you to
the- so
do
why,
so
well,
much.
why can't you do anything?
Because
What can
your
you do?
job is
I'm
to
asking.
observe
Okay.
and report. They tell you that this is your job, and then you show up to a job, and they be like, "Oh, they told you observe and report, but now you got to pull this 250-pound fucking rest of this other 250
That's been pulling him the whole damn time. Yeah. But see, I done mastered it. I done mastered the situation, and I know how it go. It's a numbers game.
Yep.
I get it.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not about how many cars you sell. It's not about how many cars you sell. It's about how many cars you got on your lot.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all get that.
I
get
get
it.
it. I get you.
So yeah, it's a problem. And I tell all safety that come in, I'm a safety trainer. When they come in, I say, look, why are you here? I ask them, and they tell me, well, I'm here to change the. Oh, okay. That sounds good, sir.
Keep living.
That sounds good. But this is a job right now, one of the more secure jobs. You're gonna have a paycheck every 2 weeks until school is over. Okay, until next semester start. Then they give us a 2-month break that we really need, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna do the same thing. I want you to try to reach as many kids as you can. Keep that analogy going in your head, but don't forget, every kid can't be a great kid.
Right.
Because if every kid is a great kid, I don't need you anymore. I have to lay you off now because they don't need you. So understand that bad kid that's coming to school
That's how
is
you
your
got
job.
That's why you got your job.
That's your
That's your job
job.
security.
So if you understand that you work for the kid, the bad kid, quote unquote, if you understand that, you'll make it.
Yep.
And if you get confused and you get discouraged and you get frustrated, call me. That's what I'm here for. That's what they hire me for. It's my job to come tell you, okay, you got it off your chest. Now this is how you do that. That's why the turnover rate is so easy. It's easy to go work at Roundy's and get that $25 an hour with the $2,000 bonus. Oh, I've been thinking about it. That's how I know. I know the number. You know what I'm
He said,
saying?
I've been thinking about
I've
it.
been thinking about it. I know the number.
So
But that's easier to deal with boxes than human beings because those kids, your paycheck comes 5-10 years from now when that kid come and say, hey, man, I know you don't remember me, but you was on my ass
Brother,
at Madison.
that just happened
That's
to me at the Jazz Estate.
Tell me
The kid in my phone.
See there?
He walked up to me. He said, hey, what's up, comedian? I'm like, what's up, brother? I'm like, I got a fan.
Didn't know
Look
who
at
he
this.
was.
I'm all right. It's been a long time since a fan walked up to me. So I go outside, and he walked up. He said, man, I know you don't remember me. I said, man, your face look familiar. He said, man, you let me get punched in my shit. And I was like, huh? I went to Washington. And he was like, a fight broke out, and you wanted to get in it, but y'all need to have 2 safeties to break up a fight.
Follow the rules. Thank you, sir.
Knew it.
Thank you.
And I'm like, ain't nothing I could do until somebody get here.
Because I can't, yeah.
And he was talking about what happened and how it all, the fallout was. But he was like, man, I just want to tell you, bro, I liked who you was to us. He said, because what people don't know is as kids, we can smell who real and who ain't.
Period.
And the people who ain't real, they give those safeties. Hell, I could come in the room and be like, hey, chill out.
And they'll chill out. And then they get mad at him.
Yep.
How you can do that and I can't? Because you ain't me. Sit down and shut up.
That's exactly how it happened. There was
so the paycheck comes 5-10 years, and that's proof.
Yep, that's
that's where your realness comes from.
That's the fulfillment part.
That's the fulfillment part. That's the real paycheck. Yeah. And I'm so tired of people coming in saying, well, I'm gonna change the way. No, you're not. No, thank you for your empathy, but we don't need your sympathy.
Yep.
Ma'am, it's not gonna change with you.
It always look easy until
it's
you get
not
right
easy.
into it.
But these parents that come up there and act like a damn fool.
That's the problem.
I said, ma'am, let me give you the number and the website where you can fill out. I wouldn't work with these kids. Well, get the hell out of my office then.
Yep.
Get the hell out of my area.
Because it's always
you can step outside of that door. You gonna put me outside of the door? No, I'm not. But I tell you what, by the time I come around there, you gonna wish you would have left. Because I don't have to respect you. I already respect you by not cursing at you.
Yep.
I already respect you by asking you to leave. So now I'm coming around there, and if you're not out of the door by the time I come around there, you're gonna have to whoop me.
Yep.
And so I remember when they were,
and then they walk out the door.
Not FDK. Now you be like FTK.
Man,
No,
listen,
I'm still not on
president of
FTK yet. I'm still not on
Or
FTK yet
FTP.
because
sorry.
yeah, the parents, because the kids know. He already said it. They know who real and they know who not. I tell a kid, I okay, so it's part of my therapy.
Vente, what up?
It's part of my therapy to say, hey man, come here. Man, F you. Hold on. Take that deep breath. That's part of therapy.
Yeah.
Come here, man. Come here. First of all, I love you, bro. That's number one. Why are you doing that? Why are you cursing? All I did was ask you to go to class. Do not walk past this area anymore today. Okay? You got gym. This is the third floor. Go back downstairs.
Yep.
And I love you, bro. Man, you don't love me. All right. I'm going to show you love next time you come up this exit. Guess what? I don't see him no more today.
Man, and
I see him at the gym. I mean, getting ready to leave, and I give him a high five. Hey, man, good looking. See you tomorrow,
kids
boss.
love you
Because they going to come
forever.
every day. And it does, and they be, oh, you just do that because you're at Madison. It's everywhere. The kids are the same. They just look different.
Yep.
They're the same.
Yep.
The Kill Boys ain't going to school. So we ain't got to worry about the kids. We got to worry about the Kill Boys after school because they're not in school.
Yep.
I ain't got to worry about them. The kids that come to school want to be educated. They want discipline. They want change. Those are the parents that calling every, hey, is my son in class? She know she got a little butthole. She know little John ain't right. She know Dante ain't right. So she calling and doing everything she can do while she's at work. Those kids that come to school every day, those ain't the rough kids we need to be dealing with. Those ain't the Kill Boys. We dealing with the kids that are in school. That's why I'm not all the way okay with the F the kids. F the Kill Boys. But these kids are coming and they begging and they screaming for help. And what we doing? We sitting back talking about, I ain't finna do that.
Yep.
I don't get paid to do that. Now, them employees, hey, man, I need to holler at you.
Yep.
Because you're here to do something. You can't just sit back and just do what I do and get the same pay. I can get, no, that's not finna happen. You finna be mad at me because I'm, what time you get here? School started at 8:15 and you just came here at 8:45 like you was on time. Like, and you signed in at 8:15? Oh, no, that's documentation. You can't, that's stealing money.
He said that's stealing money from the
I know the rule. You got to know the rules. You got to know the rules to the game. So I'm going to play the rule all the way out. But how do it start? It starts with us going back to saying, hey, you're wrong. You're wrong. And tell me what you think about it. Well, I think this. Okay. Well, that's
It's
wrong.
got to be some type of accountability.
They not
But
really.
as the parents, you not accountable.
So there's
then you
my
just
my
pass
question.
it down to your children not to be accountable. Because here's one thing I know, especially about being a parent of a number of children who have ADHD. They pick up on everything you do. And when you don't hold them accountable, they gonna move in a way because they know there's no accountability.
There's no consequence.
So if I'm acting a fool in school and then you as my parent come to the school
and
and
you act a fool
too,
it's on.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
You want my mama to come up here and cuss you out again, fam?
Yep.
That's why I don't talk to parents.
Yep.
I don't even talk to parents. Hey, I don't even deal with you on a day-to-day basis, man. Who are you? I'm sorry, who are you? One woman told me I'm his other mama. His other mama?
Oh shit.
Because I met the one mama. I ain't met both of them. So you didn't just bring your personal information in here to me. Can you please tell his real mama to call me?
His real mama?
Mm-hmm.
This one parent told me, I use it in my jokes, man. It's the funniest thing I ever heard. It came from a young lady, came in there and said, first of all, I'm a good parent. All my kids got different daddies. I said, go on, girl. Go on, girl. Tell me that. All 5 of my kids got their own daddy.
Who bringing the McDonald's?
So anytime.
That's what I need to know.
So anytime he acting the fool, you can call their daddies too.
They
daddies too?
Can I put a pin right there? Did y'all see the lady actually came out and made a video now?
She famous.
She made a video.
She famous than the girl that glued her head with the duct tape.
What the fuck she did on that video?
About the video with the kids. That's
She's
famous from
famous.
here, right?
Dude, she finna be on Steve Harvey.
Oh my God.
That's dumb.
She finna be on Steve.
I'm about to expose him so people can see what he really like. He don't buy. No,
don't
I'm
buy-
not
he don't
buying
buy my-
McDonald's
he
for
don't buy my
everybody in the
other kids.
house.
He's okay.
could you
that's
imagine
fine.
spending
broke
money
up
on
with you.
semen that ain't yours?
Have him come out. He said, "Well, where they daddies at? Don't
Who-
worry
where
about
they
they
daddies at?
Ma'am, no, that's important.
And I'm gonna go back
Are
to
you
my.
now? You not being a good example, feeding him and not feeding his siblings. Those are his siblings.
I
Not
would
my
be-
responsibility. Your kid.
You
I would be-
raggedy bitch.
I would be
So
wrong.
listen,
I would be wrong not to
Raggedy?
quote my grandmother right here. My grandmother said, told her all my problems I was going through before I got divorced. She said, "Oh, baby, well, you picked her."
yeah, yeah. People, she
That
said
hurt.
that to me
That
all the
hurt a little
time.
bit.
She said that to me all the
You picked her,
I
so
mean-
that's your problem. You
So
deal.
let me ask y'all this, okay? But one, I'm just gonna say this because one, I personally, my name is Patrice Green, and I personally believe that the city of Milwaukee and the county of Milwaukee, the sheriff department and the police department, they are absolutely aware of who these punk out little kids are, and they know where to find them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I
You want me
am
to tell you the
aware.
problem?
Hold
Okay,
on a
go
second.
ahead.
I am aware that there is a quote unquote justice system that need to be followed, quote unquote, to be able to apprehend
Mhm.
them
Mhm.
accordingly, and then to hold them accountable for what they are quote unquote being accused of. I
Mhm.
just want to throw that out there. I
Mhm.
paid attention in that class.
Yep.
Okay, citizenship.
Mhm.
Some of y'all skipped it.
Right.
Dumbasses.
Dumbasses.
Second
It's
one-
your right.
Okay.
Hey, I feel
Okay.
attacked.
Whatever
feel
it is.
attacked.
Well,
You should have
whatever.
been there.
I learned it. I was like
And
24. I was like,
love
oh shit.
citizenship.
And
Oh,
then
shit.
you too. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if you know this, we are currently in a position right now where the state of Wisconsin's tourism is being affected
By the Kill Boys.
by the Kia Boys.
You
Hold on.
now have to do
Because
something about it.
Now that means the state
You
of
hit my
Wisconsin
pocket. You hit my
is you
pockets.
hitting the state's
Yep.
pockets. So guess what's finna happen, parents of said
They finna
I'm
terrorizer.
coming to
fucking
get you.
kids up.
Said that, and they're gonna write the little back laws under. They already there, but they gonna make sure that they fortify these little back laws so when due process come along, it won't be none of that
They
back and forth
crossing their
stuff.
T's
They're
and
crossing
dotting
their
their
T's and
I's.
dotting their I's. And when I tell you that they are coming for your children, and then they are coming for you.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna use this, and they're gonna make it a RICO case.
Real talk.
They're gonna make it a RICO
like
case.
Real
the Roe
talk.
versus Wade.
Look,
This is what they're gonna do.
I really
The state of
hope.
Wisconsin versus the Kia.
I really hope that we get the Republican convention here. I really hope we do. Because if we don't,
we're not.
if they lose out on that, well, this is between us and New Orleans. I think we got it. Is it New Orleans? I think it's New Orleans.
They ain't come here.
Oh, they compared to New Orleans?
They ain't coming here.
Oh, listen. If it's between us and New Orleans, if I'm right,
But New Orleans is a
we
red
get-
state, ain't they?
no. It had nothing to do with
Louisiana's
no.
a red state.
It has nothing to do with that. They trying to get us back as a red state.
I know what they're trying
So
to do.
we are the one. Like, okay, so if we don't
are,
get it,
we are a
let me
returning
just-
state. We are
Yeah.
decision
We
making.
a purple state.
We are.
We're a purple state.
because we used to be red,
Mhm.
and now we just voted Biden in. So they kind of scared. But if we don't get this Republican convention, the Kill Boys gonna be in trouble. Not only the Kill Boys, these because they really not talking about it now. The traffic, human trafficking.
Mhm.
Human trafficking people gonna be in trouble. The Kill Boys gonna be in trouble. Anybody that's affecting that dollar of that downtown Bucks area,
They just put that there too.
You prostitutes
Nah,
on 17th
nigga.
and North Avenue,
you
they
can't
coming for your ass.
listen. You can't even walk.
Everybody.
You can't even walk past the Pfizer Forum in high heels.
Listen,
You can't.
you saw what happened when they were
They
shooting down
shooting.
there.
And that wasn't even. Can I be honest with y'all? I was down there. That wasn't even by the Pfizer Forum.
It was close enough.
It was close enough, but it was by
We know
it was
down the
by
street.
cut. It was by BW3s. How far is that?
About
That's
on
across
Water
the
Street.
That's what. Listen,
Jesus
they not
Christ.
putting it out there, fam. Listen, the shots were
It's
by
terror.
BW3s.
If I
I
talk
know
about,
that's
I see
across
you,
the
Vante. I'm gonna read
bridge,
it 1 second. I got
but
you.
that's a minute. That's a minute.
I talk about this
Too
all
close.
the
It's
time
too
on
close, though.
stage.
It is too
It's too close for the
close.
Caucasian.
It's too close.
Listen.
But it wasn't even in the beer district.
But I
It was
need
across
you
the
to
bridge.
be able to look at, because the only interaction they have with most of us is through television. So I say this all the time on stage. If you watch TV and
I'll be scared
you
of
see
niggas.
lions, right? And it's a lion chasing down the gazelle, and he clip his shit and chew his neck out.
I'm not running from no damn lion.
Now you scared of fucking lions.
But did you see Kelly
But
Kells?
have you ever seen a
Hey.
bunny do anything to anybody vicious?
No.
So you ain't really scared of bunnies. But if they was showing you a bunny ripping the fucking neck out of a gazelle, you see that bunny and be terrified.
Right.
And
So when they see us on TV.
you right.
They see us on the internet.
They see us on the
They see us
videos.
all,
Yeah.
all the things they see
It's
is
negative.
us doing.
So I'll
They
be scared
show
of these
the
niggas
worst
too.
of us. They
Yes.
like, I'm
not doing it.
Keep them niggas away from me.
And I'm not mad. That's why I say
'Cause I want them away from me.
Thank you. I love
That's
black
facts.
people.
That-
I
No,
love white
but
people.
you
I
what, you hate
hate-
niggas?
But I
niggas.
hate niggas.
I say that all the
hate-
time, don't I?
Dude, when Chris Rock said that,
Yep.
I didn't get it until I understood it.
Good.
Hold
I'm
on one
like,
second,
I get
y'all.
it now.
Vante
Go ahead.
Jones said the problem is when they pick them up and take them to DT, the kids get released back into the community within 12 to 24 hours because DT is overcrowded.
No.
So no, that's no. Let's back.
That's
up
right
before
and
now.
it's wrong.
So I'm gonna tell
That's
y'all,
right and it's wrong.
This is I said this, and I said it before, and I know people get mad when I say this, but I don't care. I have been in youth development program since I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
And
I started when I was
recently,
15.
when I said recently, got out of the actual workforce system, but I deal with other people's kids all the time. Okay.
So you got kids. Even
So
though you
what
don't
I'm
got no
trying to
kids.
tell y'all, what I believe should happen is they should just ride down and scoop up all these M&Ms, go to their houses.
Yep.
And if they are not there,
Patrice.
are you the parent of
Patrice.
such and such kid?
Patrice, it's a law that protects them.
I don't care about the law.
I know.
This is what I'm saying.
But I don't want to get.
Is.
See,
So
the city of
actually,
Milwaukee
no,
don't
I-
want to
I-
get sued. That's why they're not
this
doing
is
it
what I'm
yet.
saying.
I get
This is
it.
what
I
I
wanna
think
do that
should
too.
happen. I know what the law is at the due process. We talked about all of that already. I
Yeah.
understand. I did take the citizenship class.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that it F all of that. They should create an addendum so you feel better and make the
Period.
adjustment. You know what I'm saying? And be like, effective immediately. This is what's about to happen. And they should literally ride down and pick up, or they make a 24-hour notice. If your child or said responsible, whatever that youth that you are responsible for has not been turned in, whether you are the father or the mother of this child,
We come to get you.
we coming to get you. There's a turn them in. Auntie, their mama died. Their grandma.
I ain't gonna do
Are
that.
you in charge?
Are you in charge?
Are you in charge of the boys?
Are you the guardian?
Are you the guardian? Are you in charge?
Are you in charge? Are you in charge of the girl?
Are you in charge of the
Are you in charge of
girl?
the girl? You are in charge of the girl.
I
Okay,
am.
I am in charge of the girl.
girl.
Okay, the girl's been stealing every week they coming up short.
Right.
Now either you or them got a problem with their relationship.
And that's what I'm
It's
talking
one
about.
of my favorite scenes.
That right there.
What I say,
So weak.
anytime
You try to
somebody
say I'm
do
silly?
something to me, I be like, "Oh, you
I
like
say I'm
to
silly?
hit people with garbage cans."
You try to say I'm silly? I ain't trying to say shit.
Here,
I'm gonna
listen,
go and watch that.
Avante said, Kia boys, if you have noticed, aren't as busy as they were. They got the main one, and they have been charged as adults. But I think they should. I
Yeah.
think that even a little 13-year-old little bastard that's running around with them, he should be charged as an adult
Okay,
too.
but-
That's what I think,
Okay,
and
that's cool.
I feel like it should happen.
This is my thing.
Scoop him up,
I get it.
ship him out.
But see, I also worked at DT, and some of these kids, and here come my sensitive part.
I know.
I worked at DT, and some of these kids come in there again, don't have a parent.
Mm-hmm.
They have a guardian. They stay with the auntie who got 4 kids. Blah,
Okay.
blah. Okay. Listen, bro, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna put this bracelet on your leg. These are your rules. You break those rules when you come back to me. Those rules are done. You're an adult now. Because at 13, I'm only doing as I see.
I see. Yeah.
Not all the time.
Not
all the time.
Think about the child development.
Think about sociopaths.
Think about child development and where they really start learning.
Listen, I get it. I
You
remember.
get it.
I know
So
problem.
at 13, I can't.
But sociopaths at even younger ages make choices that say "F the world."
Right.
And I believe that there's something being fed to alter the chemical imbalance. These kids.
That's why I don't eat. That's why I don't eat there. But this is my thing.
And eat where?
I can't say it because I don't want to put it out there. But I get it. But at 13, somebody has to step inside of that. And I was a social worker too. So I'm like, look, man, come here. Did you just hear what the judge said? Yeah, man, I'm finna go home. No, that's not what he said. Because they're still babies.
See, they're still babies between the behavior.
No.
I get you on that.
It's understanding.
They lack like Robert. They lack the capacity to
Bobby.
understand. Yeah.
And a lot of people really don't. They get it, but they don't understand.
I
it.
do. I took the class
because
I've been to training. I've been
my
doing
son,
it for years, but I don't care. I'm done.
I love my son. I'd be like, dude,
the leniency.
He just called me, right?
Okay.
He just called me. I said, I'm on the radio. He said, okay. He finna call me back in 20 minutes.
Yeah, because you ain't done yet.
But he don't know. He don't care about that. Wherever he owns, he like it's important to him. So I can't discredit that. I gotta say I'm still busy. I love you. Wait.
But you
I'm training him.
You're training him exactly.
But who's training that 13-year-old?
Exactly. Somebody ain't training him.
See what I'm saying?
And because
so
that's
where my empathy come in. At.
Wait, but he not being trained. So gather him up. Like the rest of the wild animals and put his untrained ass down.
No, Patrice.
See, that's my opinion.
Because you're giving a 13-year-old. Listen, you're giving a 13-year-old to Robert.
They're giving it to Robert.
Yes, when they go into prison, they don't say you 13, you stay over here.
Well, listen, I didn't say that to put him in jail. I never said that.
There's nowhere else to put him.
Yes,
everything else closed.
Didn't I say put him
down?
The
funding is gone.
I think.
Did you hear what I said?
See what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, and I get what you're saying.
Put him in jail. What did I say?
You said put him.
I
said
him
down.
Put him down. Said what I said. Said what I said. I'm
not gonna give her no burr.
I said what I said.
Because I'm thinking about the little puppy. That blind. Somebody had a blind dog at the thing. I'm like, you need to put that. Anyway.
I said what I said. And you okay? Let's say you put these bracelets on them. I think they should be shock bracelets. Put the shock bracelets on the kids.
It should be.
As soon as no, I want them. I want them. There, I need them to understand that there are consequences for their behavior.
Yeah,
and not consequences that you can just be like, oh, it's okay.
But consequence number one should be the shock bracelet.
It ain't the first one. It's only because you got caught one time. You just got caught. You've been doing this shit for how many years?
Hold on now.
You just got caught.
Hold on. Now you in my pocket. Get your hands out of my pocket.
Hey, yeah, babe.
Hey, you. Get your hands out of my pocket. The only reason why me and JP, and I'm pretty sure he know this too. The only reason why we not in prison right now is because we didn't get caught.
You want me to feel sorry for you?
No. I didn't say feel sorry for me.
I don't.
I'm saying give me that chance and that opportunity because if I didn't have that chance and opportunity, who would I be? Listen, I would be that kid. I'll be that kid that you put down.
Let me tell you. Listen.
They're not the white kids.
Let me be clear about this.
They're our kids.
Let me be clear. Okay, see, I don't get no fuck. They're not special because they are kids.
They are special.
Kids, they not.
They are.
They're not. They bad. Your kids is bad. If your kids is running around cutting people, they still cutting people. They don't get no pass because they your kids. Your badass kids need to be put down.
But they
too.
are no, Patrice.
No.
Yes,
our
Patrice.
kids have a different set of circumstances. Our kids got a different set of circumstances.
You do.
You can't blanket behavior.
I can
across. Of course you can.
You can, but it's not.
But
correct.
In reality, I
it's
think
not nice.
No, it's not correct.
What we have been doing
for who?
for the kid.
What we have been doing is ignoring
it's not
it.
working.
That's right, exactly.
what we
'Cause
have been
been
doing
doing is saying,
hasn't
no, you
been
get a
working.
second chance, you get a third chance. And
No,
your
no, I
third
didn't say
chance is
second,
actually your
third.
30th because you just hadn't been caught before.
No, what
Let
he-
me tell you
what he
right
said is
now,
you can't
truth of
just-
the matter is they would
it's
have put me
not-
down too because I did all the things.
You just didn't get caught.
I know. I just said me too. I didn't exclude
And then,
me.
and then it was a point in your life where you said, "Okay, I'm done now."
I didn't exclude me is what I'm trying to tell you.
But I'm
And
glad
that's
they
what
didn't put
makes it
you
right.
down.
But I didn't exclude me because had it been me, then maybe that's what I deserved.
No.
Yes. Get your badass
No.
kids and put them away.
No,
I'm sick of them.
I just don't believe. I just don't
not
believe
the little
it.
babies.
I just don't
Nobody
believe it.
helped him.
And
that's
it
why
makes
he
me
a
cry when I see
sociopath
that little
right
13-year-old. They was putting the thing on their finna let you
Yeah,
do it.
the
That
they
makes
finna
me
make a
cry.
movie.
I
That makes you
can't
cry.
watch that.
They rescued the little 13-year-old boy.
I can't
what
watch
did
that.
he do?
He didn't do anything.
Thank you.
Okay, but he didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything.
Okay, that's my point. He didn't do anything. But the
So we
little
set an
pastor
example
named-
But
for
listen,
his life. We
he-
set an example
here-
for everybody
But
else.
the
here's
little
the
bad
problem.
JJ, he did it.
But here's the problem.
And Freon,
But you got the
and Ray
wrong
Ray,
one.
Here
and my
is
nigga
the
Dog,
problem.
and my
No.
nigga K did. They did
Sis,
it.
Here's the problem. Because when you open that door, it's hard to close it. Because now we got people who did some shit, but I don't like that little motherfucker.
So he
right there,
gotta
so
die.
He did it.
Listen,
and now, according
And
to
the
what
kid
you
that you
saying,
like,
now we putting him down.
thank
Listen,
you. And now the
he
kid
ain't
that you
Listen.
like is the one that did it.
Listen, I understand that we're opening Pandora's box. I understand that now we are subjecting people to personal opinions and personal choices. But I get that. But what I'm telling you is what we have done up until this point
Ain't working.
has not worked.
You're right.
And at some point in time, when you start pruning the bush then grows. You have to cut off all the dead parts.
But the
excuse me, sir.
seed needs to still stay planted.
Listen, you have to cut off all the
Until
dead
you
parts of the
begin
plant
to deal with what
and let it
is
grow.
the root issues. You can trim a tree, you can prune a vine all you want to. If it's rotten at the root,
is
it's
different.
going to continue
Exactly.
to grow.
Exactly.
So
if it's
And
rotten
if you
at the
fertilize it,
get out of here.
if you water it, if you show it some love and attention,
the
It's-
moment
probably take it out of the
the
soul that
moment-
it's in and
If
take it
it's
to grandmama
rotted
house.
it's not
the
you
moment
can't bring it back.
our
you
community
Not
can.
if it's rotted at the root, baby.
Patrice,
you can't.
grandmama done took that root and redone
No, she
it.
didn't,
Yes,
she didn't
has.
take the root. What she did was
Yes,
she took
the root.
and no, she took an extension of that plant, the part of it that was
But
healthy,
you just killed
not
it.
the root. She took the part of it that was
put it
healthy
in that mason
and,
jar.
and did something different with it, but not the root of it. The root of it that was dead,
Okay,
she
look.
tossed it out.
I don't think that's right.
I-
Because if she take the
My-
part that's
my grandmama
good,
didn't
she'll put it
plant
in some
seeds.
water and then what
She
do it
sowed
grow?
drugs.
And then it grew a whole
It grew a whole
other
different root and then it go
a
from there.
whole- Did your grandmother did what? It grew new roots. That's right, Beatrice. And not the old root. The old root is dead. Prune it. Get him out of here.
The
Get him out
moment
of here right now. Goodbye.
Our community
And then when you stop doing it,
chose
when you stop doing
a
it,
welfare check over fathers,
Ooh,
what? That's-
that's
okay.
go ahead.
the root.
Let's
of
talk.
the
Let's talk
problem.
about.
Because we
You
don't
wanna do a
we
welfare-
won't
Let's
talk
talk
welfare
about
check
one
on
of my
dads
favorite
now?
movies, Claudine.
Because the welfare check on the dads that said
Claudine.
mom and them won't let her see the kids.
Claudine.
That one.
No,
No,
when
Claudine.
they said we'll give you food
Oh,
stamps
an
if the
actual
man
welfare
ain't
and
in the
we
house,
will pay for your rent,
Claudine.
and we will give you commodity
Mhm.
If the daddy out
if
there,
this nigga don't live here.
Uh-huh.
And
When we
as
start
a
saying,
community
okay.
said, all right.
I'll take
And in the
that.
beginning, they was like, James, you come by and stay, but when the worker come,
You got to
gotta
hide
leave.
in the closet
you can't have
or
nothing
leave or go in
here.
the
You
bathroom.
can't leave. It was like social workers just start popping up. So now you can't never.
You
be
can't
here.
be here.
And now I can take care of these
Take the
children
father out the house. Thank you.
with the help of the government.
In
And then the family
Preach on,
structure
it.
broke
preach on
down.
Claudine. Go watch the movie.
That's what
y'all.
happened.
If y'all never seen Claudine,
It
y'all better
did.
go watch it.
It happened in 19.
That's what happened.
Yes.
So now
19.
you got a generation of
60-something.
children being raised without a father. They don't know what two-parent households look like. They
Mama
being
always at work.
So now they raising themselves.
Mm.
And so now you get this going from generation to generation to
And
generation.
now here
and
it
then here's
is.
what happened in the 90s, 80s, and 90s.
So they're cracking that phone.
Every one of us in this room had a point in our life where we was like, oh, I hate my mama, I hate my daddy, I hate them. And when I grow up and I have kids, I'm
not
never
gonna
gonna
do
treat
that.
these kids how they treated me. But then you grow up a little bit and you realize
why they did that.
everything they did for me was good.
Yes.
Right? But then there was a point where people was having kids right in that space where I'm never gonna treat my kids how my mom and them treated me. And now you having kids, so now you letting little rah-rah do whatever he want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Dress however he want to dress.
Mm-hmm.
Say whatever he want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And now he growing up and now he a kid boy.
And now you can't say nothing to him.
So okay, so here's I hear you. Okay, so but let me I'm gonna read what Bante said, and then I'm gonna go here. Bante said the program I work for takes troubled youth that have been reoffending and locks them up for 5 months. During that time, they're given trainings and classes to teach them alternative thinking and decision making. They are also given therapists, AODA counselors, alcohol and other drugs, just so y'all know that, and multiple crisis workers and advocates and much more. They have now started offering driver's ed for free, jobs on release, and as soon as they are released on GPS, they run back to criminal activities. Is what he said. Hold on a second, I'm gonna read this other comment. And then Sheila says, "Good afternoon. That sentiment because that's exactly what my mother did in order to get help to care for my sisters and me."
Kick the daddy out.
Yeah, put the daddy out. So where I was going with that is that I understand bad habits. I understand that we have taught each other some really fucked up habits on parenting, and that it has been a generational thing. We talking literally it's 2022, so we talking about 50s, 60s. It began. That part of it began. You get what I'm saying? I get that. You get what I'm saying? And now here we are, the generation of the generation. Y'all follow what I'm saying? I'm talking about us because not the kids after us. We are the generation of the generations. Yep. Our mamas, them was the ones that got the
because we becoming the grandparents now.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that. And now we're saying that our children's children and our younger children are the ones that are out here behaving in this capacity. Okay, y'all hear what I'm saying? So look at the age range. We use this just generationally. Our youngest children and our children's children from our generation are the ones that are out here behaving in this capacity, right? And we are still blaming welfare system. We are still hold on, wait a minute, hear me out. We are still blaming the fact that somebody else did something that triggered us to accept blah 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 whatever. I get it.
Knowing your history is important.
The history just hear what I'm saying.
Knowing your history is important, but
at what point
are we gonna do
is it time for accountability and action? Because we having the conversations. The entire generation is having a conversation saying, "What happened? What happened?"
We know what happened.
So listen, here's the
thing.
What
are we gonna do?
We happened.
That I never want to take the accountability piece out of it. But what I think happens is we look at the situation and the what the climate is today, and we looking at it today, but we don't give the reason why we here. All of that has a reason. It's a reason why these things don't happen in their community because they didn't have the same shit. And I happened to them.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But now, what are we
what
doing?
Are we gonna do? Right. But it's about what we're doing.
Talking about
it is. You don't know what the cause is. That's how you generate how to fix an issue.
I get that.
But going
back to saying, well, this happened. So
remember,
you were abused as when you was little, and so now you're doing this. So how do we stop you from stopping other pedophiles. How do we stop that?
And I'm not saying. See, I told y'all, but watch this. Remember when we started this program? The mayor want to have a meeting about no. We don't need to have a sit down. We need to have a stand up.
Yeah, gotta do something about it.
We already know what the problem is. We know what the history is. So now I need volunteers, men, whoever, because they said men ain't stepping up, ain't doing okay, whatever. Whoever want to volunteer to get rid of this problem, we need to meet at the places where we see these kill boys or the traffic
or the people.
Whoever. And I need y'all to call this number. The number's already out there.
They ain't even calling the number because they
snitching
on their cousins and them and they don't want to.
First of all,
that's what
that's what
I'm talking about.
And you
stuff
know what
like that.
You know what else is pissing me off?
Because if you don't understand that they live by this broken code,
that ain't even
you're going to try.
They don't know it's not a code.
They done messed up.
They don't know. They buying sweatshirts in the summertime that say don't $50. They buying them, and I can show you.
And
then this what else they do. They sell stuff like that to put it out there. Don't snitch, right? And then if you one of the ones that don't snitch, then they throw something else out there for you. They throw edibles out there for you. Mm-hmm. They throw the damn chips that look like edibles out there for you. So that's not marketed towards us, the adults that can handle that.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. Yep. That's why I'm talking to my son. Now I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done. Now, certain people gonna go to college, certain people just gonna go to prison, some people just gonna die.
Facts.
I'm teaching my son, you going to take care of these ignorant people. You gonna be one of the judges, one of the lawyers, or one of the people that's going to help your community get out of it, and they're going to pay you for it. That's what you're going to be. Because you're out, you see what's going on. You're just not doing it. I seen what was going on. Locking people up for real. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, hold on. Because my boys is getting out now. Mm-hmm. My guys that was 14, 15, they getting out now. Talking about, man, I ain't no, yeah, nigga, where you been? Man, you know they had me down for 30, fam. I did my whole 30. Damn. I mean, y'all got a job? Nigga, no. Ain't nobody hired but Summerfest, nigga. That's 4 weekends. Summerfest. I just seen them at the Lil Wayne concert. I said, nigga, when you get out? I said, man, I heard about your mom. Yeah, man, mom's gone, fam. Mom's dead. Where your mom's at? I said, she's still there. Go ring the doorbell. But do me a favor. Before you ring the doorbell, call this number. Because she going to remember your face. But if you don't tell her you come to your door, you might be a statistic.
Yeah, facts.
Because mama don't play them games anymore. My point is this. What are you doing? And that always came from Al Brown from Washington High School. He said, D-Rock, what are you doing, though? Yeah, know the facts, know the history, know what happened, know what's going on. But what you doing, though?
But what you doing about it?
I'm teaching the ones that listen to me, not only my sons, because I make them listen to me.
Okay.
Well, my oldest, he doing this, but anyway. I'm making them listen to me. And the ones that at the school that's listening to me, the basketball team and blah, blah, blah. Why are you coaching? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing? Because they're listening. That's how I get access. I get access by being the head coach. You don't get too much access being an assistant. So now I'm the head coach. You can't play because you high. And if you get high again, you're not playing tomorrow. So I got access now. Some of my kids didn't even know. We went to the Skip to Malou thing. They didn't even know who Skip to Malou was. They didn't know he even played NBA basketball. They didn't know nothing about him. I said, dude, trust me, just take a picture with him and we'll Google him after he leaves, right? They was like, dude, he was the N1 dude? Yeah, that's him. That and played on the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's a millionaire, and now he coaches his son at an AAU tournament and asked him what he do for a job. He coaches basketball for a job. That's his job now. It's colleges calling, asking him, man, come coach for us. Can you? So my point is, I'm telling my kids, you're going to be one of those guys. See the kill boys. Understand what they're doing. See they get locked up. It's just, it happens. It's a generation thing. My dad was on the other side of the law. My dad was a police officer, then became a correction officer. He knew the drug dealers. He knew his uncle was a pimp. My uncle was a pimp. I mean, his brother's a pimp. He knew that, but he didn't go that route. Same thing with our mayor. That's why I give him so much gratitude. And I say, thank you for just keep trying. His brother is a criminal. That don't mean he had they was in the same house.
They so
Eating
tried
the
it.
same food. And then as soon as he
tried.
getting ready to get elected, they said, oh, you know he got a brother
Yep.
that do.
They
So
so tried.
what? I'm still voting for him. Because I ain't gonna vote for this dude who over here who helping the drug dealers get the stuff in through the south side that's filtered into the north side.
Facts,
Don't play with
facts.
me.
So Ladette Austin
Know
jumped
your
in,
facts.
and she said, "I've been listening to y'all for a while. It takes a village, quote unquote, to help these children. We adults look past these children as hopeless, but they are not. They
They are
deserve
not.
a chance to be productive citizens." I'm gonna read that word again.
Go ahead.
Productive citizens, and we can't turn our backs on them. The streets, quote unquote, don't have our children, don't love our children. Just you
Like
can't
we
tell.
do.
You can't tell some of them. You can't tell some of the kids that. Hold on, let me finish reading. Let me finish reading their stuff. And she said there has been 40 years of denial, and we need to fix it. Then Beatrice says, in the mindset of it's the mindset of the individual. Yup. And then one more person. Sheila Bones Gordon says, this is exactly what I've been saying for years, but we have to take charge of our children as a whole and teach them. We may not be able to save them all, but don't give up on them. Don't give up on them to the system. Yes, D-Rock. And then somebody else says, save the ones who want to be saved. D-Rock said that they was the ones at the school. So why these niggas on the streets?
No, the ones on the streets and they come to school, I can't access them because I'm not on the streets. I'm at the school.
I always
Yeah.
compassionate about that. Chris Crane and I were Chris Crane and I were having something that's not.
That's okay. Some went in and out.
Yeah, completely. So Chris Crane and I were having this conversation. Not sure what that is. Got to thank you. We're having this conversation, and Chris has a compassionate heart when it comes to youth development and programming and things like that. Like it's crazy. You get what I'm saying? How much he wants to help, and when I hear people talk about that, I turn on all the violins. And I'd be like, y'all sound so amazing. How sweet. You get what I'm saying? I think that's great. It's awesome. 30 years I have been in this game of youth development. 30 years I sit back and I listen to parents talk about not my kids, and then and listen to other parents be little suckers and assholes and dumb bitches. I'm saying it. I'm just calling it what it is.
Absolutely.
Because can't nobody tell me nothing about my kids.
Yep.
You can't tell me about my kids and then turn around and say they was with you all day. So what do you want me to be?
Yep.
You want me to help on this end, or do you want me what you want me to do? And I feel like every last one of those people, I don't care if you're older now and you know better. It's just as much as walk past and just headbutt the shit out of them. Black, and knock them down. My patience is thin is where I'm telling y'all. I know violence is not the answer.
Obviously.
I understand that we are not. I'm just at a point where I'm sick of all the excuses. I don't want to hear, well, this is why that happened. It's not okay for a child that was sexually offended to be a sex offender. Okay. And so what we're saying now is same difference. It's not okay for people who sold out family for and for quote unquote a change of impoverishment. This is what I'm saying. To risk it all and then teach their children to risk it all and then teach their children to risk it all, to say, well, back in the day when we was doing that, like we taught our generations of family, women, some encouraged by these men, is this one. And some encouraged by these men to disregard the value of family. Like it was a hustle. We as a community, we hustled away our sanity.
Absolutely.
And now it's but you know what happened to us.
But listen,
I'm done with
I
that.
know that. But
What
listen,
are you gonna do now, Mimi?
But here's the problem with that statement. We look at it as it's an excuse. It's not the excuse. If you know what the root cause of a problem is, it helps you to identify how to fix it.
But now we know the problem.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
If we continue to just keep throwing stuff at the wall, you're going to keep coming up with the same issues. That's why we're saying what we've been doing ain't been working. We done tried to throw more money at it. We done tried to throw more aid at it. We done tried to throw all of these different things, and we have not addressed what the issue is. So I'm not saying that it's an excuse. By no means am I saying, oh, we don't have to do no shit because back in the day this happened. What I'm saying is when the breakdown of the family happened, that lineage started to grow, and now we find ourselves here. So we don't need to just deal with the Kia boys. We need to deal with the Kia boys, the Kia families, the Kia uncle, the Kia mama, the Kia grandmama, and rebuild what a family unit looks like. Because Lil Ray, he don't got nobody at the crib.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why, even though that's the problem, we still need to address his behavior and address what he does. We also need to say, how do I turn that young man
into
to not be like Ray?
Thank you.
By addressing the family structure. We can't just wash our hands of all of the shit that happened.
You can't
and only deal with what today's problem is.
You can't
because tomorrow, no, you couldn't, because you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna clean that. You're gonna clean it up today, and tomorrow you're gonna wake up and it's gonna be the same fucking problem.
And it's the biggest thing. You lock him up, right? Then he get out. Where he go? Back to where he just came from.
What they say about
go
prison?
Right back in.
What you learn in prison?
To do the same thing.
You learn to be a better criminal in prison.
Over and over again.
It's criminal school.
That's it. That's all.
What you do? How you get caught?
Yep.
God damn it, I'm not gonna do that.
I ain't gonna do
when
that.
I go back out.
Let me see what else I'm gonna do. And then some people get out, like my guy. I was just talking to him. He said, "Man, this is too much." I said, "What you mean?" He said, "I can't do this, man. You got to pay." He's like, "Man, I wouldn't have did. I thought I was getting paid $400, and they took $2 something out of my check, and then they talking about yourself. What's yourself?" I said, "Nigga, that's child support." I said, "You got kids?" He's like, "I think I got like 2. You think you got what? So my point. Well, this is the crazy part about all we talking about. So now we had a meeting, right? We know what the problem is. We know our history. Now what are we gonna do? What's the next step? Where do we meet at so we can start doing it? So right. So the mayor. So you believe in shooting them. I believe in
trying to be
them.
silence of the Kia.
She want to shoot him. She want to shoot him. I want to tase him because I stole.
I don't think it should just be the Kid boys that I said that. Go knock on the door. Hey ho, can I ask you a question?
Hey ho. Hey ho.
And see wow. Now I'm gonna ask you, JP. I'm gonna ask you to be honest.
Shoot.
When you were a teenager, did you ever steal a car?
No.
Was it you never?
Never.
Okay.
So let me tell you why.
I applaud you.
Let me tell you why.
I'm gonna tell you my side.
I grew up underneath like some of the biggest gang members in the city, the Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
My first cousin. All of them got swept up in it. They wouldn't let me do none of that.
Gotcha.
Because I was a musician. I was a church boy. They wanted to keep
you
me.
Stay in church. So they seen something in you.
There's only 2 things that I know about. There's church and sexual promiscuity.
Okay.
And
in the church basement.
That was me. That was me.
I got you. So did D-Rock ever steal a car? No. Was I ever in a stolen car? Yes, because I knew how to drive. Now, yeah, I was a driver. So my point is this. If I would have been the one that they shot and killed, I wouldn't be here to tell my story.
Yep.
So my thing is, don't do that. Because she playing violin. She playing violin.
All that love he gave.
But I got shocked
about earlier.
I got shocked enough to know that's not what I want to do.
Yep.
So let me do this. And then I got directed in the right directions with this CYD. And I had both parents in my house. CYD, SDC. Oh, we got a job. You got to do is be 14 to go get a. So that's the stuff I did, but I chose that because my boys like, I mean, you finna do that, you're a sucker. Just because I got shocked at an early age to say these niggas going to jail for real. They are leaving. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know y'all seen Antoine's, and I always go back to movies because it's crazy. When I seen that movie, I'm like, this nigga stole my life. Like they owe me. Denzel owe me some money.
I said everything that happened to Antoine Fisher
damn near
happened to me.
Damn near
everything.
Not everything, but damn near. Right.
Everything.
So I was pissed, and I'm like, okay, did it make me a better person? Yes, it did.
Yep.
And now I can tell my story. And when you tell your story, somebody else say, hey man, can I talk to you after this? You know what I'm saying? Because they like, wow, I went through that too, but I didn't know how to approach it. I didn't know what to say. Yep. Same thing, but we coming adults now, right? So I'm an adult now, right? I can handle this. I'm an adult. Going through my divorce. I'm like, I ain't telling nobody about this. This is the most embarrassing thing in the world. Then I say what happened. 10 other dudes stand up, hey fam, I'm going through the same thing. What the hell? So I'm going through this again. So it takes me to understand that I have to change me, and I have to not turn my back on that Kia boy or that Kia girl or that dude that's been molested or that girl that's been molested. So when we get to those points, knowing just the street everywhere. It wasn't just one thing. It wasn't just church. It wasn't just being home. It wasn't just CYD. It was yeah.
I think
and yep. Yep. It's the village, but let me tell you something. But the village, because it was the neighborhood. But we now just got hoods because there's no neighbors. You know what I'm saying? There's no neighbors. I don't know who my neighbor is.
Because Keisha, hoe ass, don't want nobody to say nothing to her or her kids.
And
raising her kids.
And that's why I say all the time. That's why I say all the time. I'll be like, hey, this is my mama house. This is my mama house. Leave this one alone.
Yep.
Because I don't mind going to prison, y'all. And I will call on you, and we burned that house down on the corner for a reason.
What up, family? This conversation is getting way so good. I know blowradio.com. We in the business. I'm hope that y'all enjoy this conversation. So I'm gonna push pause on the stage. We up in this piece, going. We're not gonna close off on live, but I gotta shove off on a radio station. If you are enjoying this conversation, just jump right on the social media. We are live on D-Rock YouTube channel, live in the comedians. Also, keep a smile on your face, D-Rock's Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page, on blowradio.com's Facebook page. So jump on real quick, check us out, show us some love. Shout out to my homegirl, live, my girl. Kimmy came through and slid down on us. You know what I'm saying? My boy JP is in the building. D-Rock, we still getting it in the building. I want to thank y'all for all your love and support, continued love and support over the years. I appreciate y'all. Next week is going to be just as heated. So come get some of this goodness until... Where we mean that? We're going to stand up where we're standing up to. I'm gonna get my life together. Don't hear me, please. Don't hear me. And until next week, it's all good, all love, y'all. Blowradio.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is all the good talk. Shout out to the master himself, Homer Blow, for being just amazing. And just that, did y'all know it was like 6,000 people at the birthday party for the kids? I just wanted to say that just an amazing outcome. Shout out to all the people who came through, show some love, and just enjoyed the day and time with us. Until next time, and the scene it's 4:00 though. But go ahead, JP. I know you're finna say something. We are still live.
I totally forgot what I was finna say, but
I'm so sorry. But I had to, close up whatever. Of course, Sheila, absolutely. So look, I know people think that I'm cold-hearted. I'm not, but my point is, it's time to take some extreme measures. We have been pussyfooting around for so long. back and forth, whatever the case may be. Yes, somebody tell Keisha, but I know there's like, well, now we pushing lines on who to tell, why you gotta tell Keisha how to raise her kids, and then tell Keisha.
Somebody got to do it.
But just
Absolutely.
hear what I'm saying though, and then it's, well, if you tell Keisha how to raise her kids, then you can tell Keisha how to do this, and then you can tell them not to do this, and you something smells amazing.
I'm
Okay,
somebody is in there.
I'm like, what is something? Anybody smell? I'm like, what is this? I'm sorry. So what I'm like, you can't then we start personal preference. Well, I don't like Keisha, so I'm gonna tell her she gotta do it like this. And I don't like, you understand what I'm saying? We should start pushing these fine lines, and well, no, then we don't have capital punishment. And then no, we don't do, because that's taking it too far. And then who do we choose to trust to go on, and whose judgment do we use? The point of the matter is, it's time to take action. It's time to be responsible, and it's time to expect accountability. Expect it, not to brush it under the rug no more and say, look, okay, no, I don't want all the kids to be dead. I really don't. But something has to happen. Something that's going to shock this system hard enough so that they understand that there is consequences happening. And if you don't stop, this could be you. You are affecting the quality of the life of too many people.
You know what I would
for
like to see?
the small to be affecting the many so greatly. It is time to make a change.
Do y'all remember? It was some years ago. There was an American kid who was in Singapore. It was an American dude that was in Singapore, and they caned the shit out of him for doing graffiti.
Check 1 2.
He was going around their country and he was marking stuff up and leaving graffiti. When they caught him, the punishment was public caning. Now, I would definitely be down for that shit.
I too am for public caning.
If it was my, see, here's what you need to know about me. I'm not that parent. I'm not that
You
parent.
don't think your kids should have a public ass whipping?
If my son is out there,
I'm sorry to hear that for you.
beat the shit out of him, cane his ass.
I feel you, but hold on. But this is what I'm saying. Again, go back to my secret circle. That circle.
Sure.
Can y'all take my kids to the crib and come get you? I'm not worried about what y'all gonna do to
Sure.
my kids, because I know what y'all gonna do to my kids. Now that goes back to when I was dropped off. Okay, Anton Fisher story. I'm not dropping them off at Auntie Karen house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because Auntie Karen ain't right, and I know she ain't right. So you bet not touch my son.
Sure.
Because if you touch my son, I'm touching you. So everybody can't do that. You can.
Oh, I wasn't
Grandmama
talking
can.
about
Auntie can. You said public. You said public caning.
No. That means we take you to the square.
Right.
And there is a person who gets paid to do a caning.
It's 10 people that I trust to do that.
No. Do you trust a judge?
It's certain ones.
But a judge got a job.
Certain one.
That's what I'm saying. But the judge got a job. So it doesn't matter if you trust him or not. He got a job to do.
But so are you from Milwaukee?
I'm from Milwaukee. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, Pine Bluff, right? So my grandmother trusted the teacher to whoop my ass.
Sure.
Right? And I was like, Grandma, dude be going in. Right? Guess what Grandma told me? Well, stop doing that. It wasn't like she was going to do I trust everybody to do it? That's why I was stopping. So if it ain't that, yeah. He got a job to do. Period. If his job is to pull the switch, I got to electrocute him. That's my job.
Yep.
Hey, y'all should have stopped before he got here. Come on, 2 at a time. Scoot over.
How many?
Scoot
how
over.
many public?
Scoot, I got stuff to do at 5 o'clock.
How many public canings do you think you would need before kids will be stopped?
One. Washington Park. Less happening.
Okay, I tell you what. That's right. I tell you what. Keep your fucking kid in the house
with
then.
you.
But I tell you what will happen. Y'all done made me cuss in front of mama. Jesus, Father, I'm sorry.
Whoop. I whoop him. But see, we don't even try. But remember, I was scared. I was scared to get arrested because my daddy said the police gonna beat you if you get arrested. Remember that?
My mother.
But then we can't even trust the police now.
That's what I'm saying. But see, I'm telling you, if
But they was whooping me. And guess what my daddy said? You better not get arrested. And guess what I was doing? Not getting arrested. I wasn't getting arrested, and I wasn't doing nothing to get me arrested.
That's why I didn't get in stolen cars. Because in my mind, I thought if I get caught in this stolen car, my mama gonna beat the shit.
Dude, and the look, you know what? The look my mama and them gave me.
Yep.
Oh my God, that look.
So there's that.
I got. When I say MPs, as in military
police.
One time and one time only. Okay? Because you just don't never want that for your life. And when you think that you out here breaking the rules or doing what you want to do, and you know what I'm saying, and you can just get away with it, there has to be consequence. I'm sick of that. Well, when I was little, you said it earlier. I'm not gonna do that to my kids. Yes, you is. Yep. And you probably should. And maybe find another way to get it done. The whole point is if you don't beat their asses, that's fine. But there still has to be consequences. Some type of discipline. But there has to be a discipline. You get what I'm saying? Some people, that whatever it is you take.
My son didn't have his phone for 3 months.
Let me say, I believe in calisthenics. Like in my boys will tell you, they was ripped. You know what I'm saying? Hit the wall, fam. Let me go and catch that squat. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Wall.
Look, real talk. Yeah, that happened until my boys started getting bigger than me.
He's like, you sit your bitch ass on the wall.
No. He was like, they was like, oh, you want me to do some more push-ups? I'm like, you know what, nigga? No. We finna do push-ups.
That's hilarious.
Because this little nigga cut more than me, and he think he can get me. So I actually had to ask my son. I had to choke him. I had to choke him till he was almost out. Because he was like, Daddy, you was for real. I had to show you I was for real. Because you thought you can get it.
My oldest son.
And he almost
my oldest son
I can't tell him
walked out of school. He just walked out. He got mad. I'm talking to him, yelling at him on phone. He like, oh, hang the phone up and walk out of school.
I'm on my way.
So now I'm mad. I can't because I'm in the garbage truck driving. I call her. Say, hey, go to school, pick him up, take him home, and I'll deal with it when I get there. She pulls up, say, hey, your daddy said get in the car.
I ain't getting nowhere.
He said, turn around and walk the other way.
Whew, okay.
She called me.
He didn't get in.
Nigga, I tried to get him in the car. He turned and walked the other way. I said, oh,
give it to me.
You go ahead and go home. He got
Don't
to
worry
come home.
about it. Right.
He ain't
got
no
nowhere to
street
go.
Nigga.
He ain't built like that.
So I get home. Now I'm hot because you done disrespected me.
My wife, the family, the whole.
Showed your ass to school. So he literally got there right before I got there. So I walk in the house. I hit the stairs 3 at a time. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm at the top.
He's standing there. And I'm like, oh, you grown now. So when you grown niggas fight. Grown niggas fight. He looked at me and fainted. He fainted. He fake passed out. And see, what I didn't understand was...
No, my nigga. I did that.
I thought maybe he wanted me to be like, someone call the ambulance.
What'd you do?
I grabbed the nigga by the nape of his neck and the back of his pants, and I carried him through the house, looking at the other kids like, this could be you.
Next will be you.
Try it if you want to. I'm hitting his head on my... Yeah, that happened. So he just limp. I'm carrying him. And he big now, too. I'm carrying him. I go outside into the backyard, and then I'll... like I just rolled the bowling ball and watched him hit the... And I said, you might as well wake up, brother, because we about to fight. Because we got to fight.
Dog, he's an actor. You need to send him to Hollywood.
We got to fight. At this point, we got to fight.
Yeah, you doggone right. It's either me or you.
I'm gonna wake up.
I'm no longer a man if I let you. Yeah,
listen,
you got to, boss.
This wasn't only for you. This is for them that's coming behind you. Because I don't play. And there's a lot of things you can do to me.
But one
But
thing
what
you
you can't
not
do
gonna do
is disrespect my wife. So now we got to fight. But to see him
faint.
crumble when he like it
This
wasn't.
nigga
It was
said-
like yes. I almost want to say he did his hand like this and fainted. I'm like, oh, okay.
You know
That's,
what?
listen.
Thank you for that lesson, but I gotta go. I'm gonna go get all my boys now, and we gonna go down by the lake. We gonna have a little conversation. Because I want to know what did I do? I know what I did to my older son. I choked him up against the wall, and then the CPS people came. And y'all need to take him with y'all because I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. I had to go to work, so y'all better take him because it's not gonna work. So they work with my older son, and my other sons they seen it. It was like, oh, daddy crazy.
Yeah.
I get it, but my oldest son that never lived with me, he never tried me. So I'm gonna ask him what trick, and I know I do some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh, I gotta whoop you today. Like my daddy used to do. I gotta whoop you today. And then he just go in there and go to sleep. I'm
and
like,
now
hey,
you just that's psychological warfare.
Hey man, wake up. You said you're gonna whoop me, fam.
Yeah.
And then he get up the next morning, he gone. Mama, where daddy? He was work. He supposed to whoop me for
Yep.
you know
And that was
like,
what that's
all
what
day you got me
Yep.
thinking about this shit?
Yep.
No, whoop me now.
Yep.
You not just finna have me
Yep.
around here stressed out. I can't eat. It's my chicken leg day. I can't eat.
Yep.
My girlfriend want to talk to me. I can't talk. I'm
That's
going through
something
stress.
she never understood.
Dude, it's a man thing. I
Yep.
don't know what it was. I'm like, Pops, you gonna whoop me today? He done forgot because he smoked a little marijuana. You know,
Yep.
I was supposed to whoop you the other day. Damn, go get the belt. I come back, he sleep. What the
Yep.
hell?
That absolutely happened.
So it's different ways you can be raised. I'm serious. I'm going to ask. I mean, we always have.
All of my boys. I can almost tell when it's there. So I try to whoop their ass
right before that.
Right before
Yeah,
they hit. And so I want the last memory of us fighting to be me whipping your ass. So it's long lasting. So even when I'm 50, they like, say, man, it's 4 o'clock. What the fuck, nigga? I'm watching.
My baby like, what radio station, nigga?
He said, I'm outside
WNOV. Where you at, nigga?
He said, I done called Bailey Coleman.
That's she's moved on. Shout out to her. Yeah, she's. But
that's why I literally my second oldest son, he a boxer. He got hands. He on the internet beating the shit out the whole neighborhood. So I'm like, fuck.
Is he in a boxing club?
Yeah. He used to go
put
right
him in
there.
I was gonna say, put him in a boxing club because
that's where
what
he
happened
learned
to me.
it.
Yeah,
that's where he learned it.
Yeah,
Cream City.
Yeah, okay.
Since he was
great.
like 10, 9.
That's great.
Really young. So
that's great.
Good with the man. I'm like, okay, I gotta approach this one a little different.
Yeah, of course.
Said, hey, so listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get the boxing gloves. We'll put them on. And we're gonna get it in a little bit.
Yes,
like, I just gotta fill out because I had some hands, but they was a little,
I'm older.
Right. Next, I hit him. Wow. He catch one. He doing his thing. Oh, there it is. Pow. So I'm getting with him. I'm like, okay, that's enough. I just need you to know that this is what it is over here.
Right.
So if you ever decide like, all right, I've been doing all of this, I'm a challenge. That's the last, but I ain't gonna try it again.
But see, so one, the one I'm talking about right now. I know how because of my therapist and my mama and prayers from my granny and everybody. I know how to deal with him, but he has no tolerance for pain.
Ooh,
and we didn't figure that out. We didn't figure that out until he was like 9 or 10. Like, Juan, how did you get that burn on your hand? He's like, oh, it happened on the stove. You didn't cry. You didn't come to me. Like so going through therapy and realizing like, oh, you don't have no tolerance for pain. So how do I get him? That's when I get into the cell phone.
Yeah.
Or I don't take the game. I don't take the game. I take the joystick.
Love that.
Yeah. You let the you can watch it. You just can't play. To go outside. Oh, I remember with my oldest son. I told him they couldn't ride the bikes. It was simple. Don't ride the bike till I get home. Right? I'm not playing. Don't ride the bike. Oh, okay. So I'm late all the time because I'm always doing something else, right? I get home. This nigga So I wait till I said, "Come here, man." Come here. I said, "Didn't I say you don't ride the bike?" Yeah.
Stab the tires.
I walked in the house. They just looked at me like, I said, "If you feel like you with me, if you win, I'll go get you 2 new inner tubes right now." Nigga just sit outside and watch the other kids ride upside.
Listen, I tell them all the time.
Well, you have to. So what do you? So the problem ain't what I told you. The problem is the bike is still available. My daddy, don't go nowhere. I know you got a car. Don't go nowhere. I went anyway. So when I came back, give me the keys. I got another pair of keys anyway. I go out, the battery gone out the car. This nigga smarter than me. You got smarter. He's smarter than you because he done been through this already.
Yep. I tell my kids this
battery
all the time.
gone.
They really think they smarter than
battery
me.
gone. They think they are, but they not. And we gotta get that, like you said, that extra step right before they think they can whoop. You gotta get
that.
right there, that line.
It's right that pocket.
So look, y'all, next time.
So let me ask you this question really quick. So as we get ready to close, because that's what we're about to do, or whatever. How, because we've deduced, okay, even in all of my Hail Mary moves, that it's not the child, okay, it's where he comes from.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. So with the mentality of parenting that you have, that there needs to be parenting, and then that's it. That there's a right or wrong, or how to, because every child is different, but there needs to be parenting. Okay, there needs to be praise as much as
Right.
discipline. There needs to be rules and restrictions as much as expressions of freedom and creativity and things like that. So we understand that there's a give and take of all aspects as we are teaching them to be, what did she say? Productive citizens. Okay, how do we get this message to, since we can't wipe out the kids, how do we get this message to Michael and them who opted out on the kids' life, or Keisha and them who you can't tell nobody about their kids?
I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but I gotta say it. They are not going to get the message because they're not coming to the church. They're not coming to the schools. We can only get them the message when it's too late. At the funeral or at the sentencing.
No. I just, you know how
Show me
you,
something
you know
different
how
and
you
I'll be
do
there.
it. You know how you do it. The same way they curb truancy. The same way they curb truancy. If you start holding parents responsible for the behavior of their children, they will try to curb that behavior. Because when you say your kid ain't coming to school, we gonna fine you and you can possibly go to jail.
But guess what? Then we have what you dealt with, and you said you hated it. I got a kid that's at school that don't want to be there. And the only reason why I'm coming is because my mama said I got to be here.
I completely
So I'm going to walk
understand
these
that.
halls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call you hoe ass nigga, bitch ass niggas. I'm going to do anything I can to get suspended. I'm going to make your day the roughest day possible. Stories wasn't always success.
Absolutely.
It wasn't, hey man, I love you. One dude said, man, fuck your love. Don't say you love me, bitch ass nigga. So I had to take,
you always a bitch ass
so I had to
nigga.
take a deep breath. And guess what I had to do? Not
You
talk to him
always a
again.
bitch ass nigga.
Not talk, because that was my I went to therapy for that word. That's a whole one word. You know that, right?
Yep.
So I had to go to therapy, and my ex-wife had to sit in my face and say, still wanted to choke the hell out of him, but I had to say, I love you, bro.
And it's because how we was raised.
Thank you. You do not say that to no grown man.
And I be trying to explain that
to
my
people.
To all
you
my sisters.
You can't do that.
The ladies, I try to explain that.
If you say that to a man,
they be like, you acting like a bitch.
Don't.
I didn't call you a bitch. I said you was acting like a bitch.
But don't. No.
It's the same shit.
My sister, please don't do that. Because did I say that to you? Did I call you a bitch? Did I say you was acting like a bitch? Okay, well, don't say it to me.
Yep.
Period. So I agree with stand on the parent to put the kid in the school.
But I was just using that as an example of how you get that message to Keisha. Because
but what happens is then but hold on. So Keisha sends her son to school, but she got to go to work. So she sends her son to school. She watched him
mm-hmm.
and he walked right out the back door.
Absolutely.
And I said, Keisha, your son just walked. I did what I was supposed to do. Don't call me no more. So now, social worker, I need you to go because that's his job. That's why he's employed, because he got Dante now.
Yep.
So he got to go to the house, and he goes to the house, and the house boarded up. Keisha don't even stay there no more. So the only way we got her number is because she gave us that number, and then next month that number off. So now 3 months down the line, Dante still come to school acting a damn fool. He's still not doing what he's supposed to do, but she doing her job. So don't lock me up, Judge. You can't lock me up because I did everything I was supposed to do. That's Dante. Lock Dante up.
Here's the thing.
So then that's what we got: first step programs and banner programs and all these other alternative school learning, because everybody's different. So I get what you're saying, but I'm on the point where I'm like, hey, the only way you gonna get it is at a funeral, because that's what's going on every day. We can leave here right now and almost, well, not today, because I don't think they did funeral homes on the 4th, but I don't
even think then though, because you got people who got multiple children and one kid will die from gang violence or gun violence.
And everybody got a T-shirt and it's nothing.
You motherfuckers come to the funeral doing the same shit. They got
ready to fight. Yeah. So
your grandmama got a rest in peace T-shirt.
Man. Oh, dude,
it's a cardboard cutout of this nigga with a sack of dope and a gun at the funeral.
And then at the repast.
So I don't think you get it then. Because you as a parent don't go to your other kids and be like, you see where he ended up. Keep going where you going. That's where you're gonna end up. No, we all smoke a weed together after the funeral.
So again, the kids that come to school, I talk to them. Look, hey, you see little Dante that just okay, you gonna be his lawyer or his man. Why you say that? Fam, that's fact.
Yeah.
They gonna need that. They're gonna need that. They're gonna need that lawyer. They're gonna need that lawyer. They're gonna need that social worker. They're gonna need all that. They're gonna need all that. So I need you to follow that. Love you. You need to follow that because they're gonna need you, bro. And the other kids, like, I'm like, dude, how hard was it today? I catch kids come out of class. How hard was that class today? It was easy as hell. Okay. Can you do that for me tomorrow? Next thing you know, you got a C or a B just because you went to the class to listen to what dude had to say. That's all you had to do. Yeah. Wasn't that easy? Yeah, it was easy, fam. Okay. How hard is it to be a kid boy? It's hard. You can't even sleep. You can't sleep. You can't. Because every time somebody rings the doorbell, you think it's the police. Or you sleeping in 18 in the basement in this stank. Or you ain't changed your drawers in 2 or 3 days. Or whatever situation. Dude, it's harder to be a criminal than it is to be a square. I tell my kid, I want you to be a square. I want you to be a circle. I want you to be a circle, fam. No. No, I'm not doing that. Why? Because I don't want to see that look on my daddy's face when he coming to get me. The only thing is, I'm not coming to get you.
Not coming to get you.
I'm coming to let you look at this look on my face to tell you I'm not coming back. Don't call me for anything. Everything you need, they got it for you. Any questions? Holla at you. And I don't want to do that to you, but I will, and you know I will. Don't do it. Don't call me in jail. You got one phone call? Don't call me. Call your mama. Call your mama.
I tell the kids that all the time.
Or
whatever you in jail for ain't self-defense. If it wasn't something that needed to be done,
me.
Shouldn't call me.
Shouldn't call me. And
I'm giving you everything that you would need to be able to be successful.
I don't know if you do this. Let me ask you to do this. Do you tell them not to lie to you? I tell my kids, don't lie to me. Lie to your mama. Don't lie to me. Because when you lie to me, then I don't know if I should go get or I should go put this little $20 on your little canteen. Lie to your mama because you can lie to her and say, Mama, no, I wasn't no girl in the basement. You know, you can lie. Tell me, girl, so I know what to do.
Yep.
Don't lie to me, boss. I don't want you lying to your mama, but you got to lie to anybody. Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. Daddy, I told mama that. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take care of mama, but you out of pocket. So we need to do this, X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Because it's broke. It's so broken that a man don't even trust a man. A man don't trust a boy. I used to wonder, why did my daddy leave the car running and I'm in the car? He know I can drive, but I wish I would pull off.
Yep.
It'd be about 4 or 5 hours later. I'm like, Daddy, can you please come out of Brown's Canopy, please? And then I had to realize, oh, I'm here because I'm your designated driver. Oh, I'm here because if I'm with you, mama won't know you. Oh, that's why I'm here. So then I start getting to the driver's seat when he go in. So I know what's going on. When he come out, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So now we understand. Now we got that father-son relationship. So now I get it. But we don't have that nowadays. These kids don't have that father. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that father. They've been taken out of the house. And I'm going to watch one of my favorite movies again, Claudine. Because that movie, I'm telling you, that's the movie. Whoever directed that movie knew what to put on and what to say. They knew what James Earl Jones felt those words.
Yep.
Go watch it again. Go watch it. That girl got pregnant because she had no daddy in the house. You see it, that's it. Look at it. Stop looking at all the punchlines. I tell all the you do it a lot too. I told you that. You got a lot of punchlines, but listen to his story though. That's the funny part. Yep. Stop listening to the punchline. Listen to the whole story. Then when you got comedians say, "Oh, that's funny." Don't say that's funny. Don't say that.
Absolutely do that a lot.
You know, the ones that be really kind of hating on the side. That's why I don't trip now. I'll be watching comedians. Hey,
that's fun. They do that a lot.
Say that. Laugh. Because
it's contagious.
That's a genuine. When you laugh, it's like, I made him laugh. He didn't say that's funny.
At the last, I did this homosexual joke at the last thing we did over there. And I got there, and I wrote it. It was brand new. I'm like, I'm gonna just pull this out. And the one comedian got up, homosexual comedian. And I'm like,
that's my brother. No, don't worry about it.
And I'm like, well, you know what? I talk about anybody and everybody.
Anybody can get it.
Nah, I'm rolled up, and I said the joke, you know, and the joke goes: there's 4 ways to know if a man is homosexual or not. Elbows is turned this way. If he lead with his chest. If when he turn around, he turn with his head first. And then I was like, the last one is the most important. If he in any way been walked off. And I was like, oh,
got him.
But when he turned around, he was crying,
laughing,
tears in his eyes.
Because he knew.
And we discussed it, and he said, it's not always about the joke is.
That's
the
funnier
it's gotta
be. It should be. It better be.
The funnier.
If it's not, it's a horrible joke.
That's it.
Right. And you didn't do it. You didn't do it with Killer Malice.
Yeah.
That's Michael J. Curtis. That's my little big bro. That's my little brother.
Funny.
That's my dude. He got to get better. He real conservative. Dude, say the joke. Go there with Luther Vandross. Go there. Hey, hold on. Dang, I ain't supposed to be here. Do you know Luther Vandross songs is the Mary
He
J.
stole
Blige?
all his
Yes!
songs. He
It made me
stole
mad this week.
all his songs.
Those are
Don't you
all
remember you told me you love me, baby?
redone.
Stolen. That
It's Mary
is
J. Blige.
stolen. Name
It's
another
Mary
song.
J. Blige. It's Mary J. Blige.
I
We
was
thought-
not meant
Listen.
to live alone.
Oh, y'all knew. Well, I'm sorry, y'all knew. I thought he wrote those songs. Dionne Warwick told me.
Here is the problem, though. Here's the problem. I'm an artist. One song.
But your
But
whole
if my entire catalog,
that's
is
Mary
stolen-
J.
Listen, I tell you what, D-Rock, I'm finna go on the road
And
I'm
said everybody
doing
else jokes.
all your jokes. No. I'm gonna do all your jokes. I know them hit. I'm gonna do all your. It's
Why
the
it's
exact
not?
same thing. Why not?
Why it's not? Why it's the same words?
It's absolutely not the same thing.
This is R. Kelly and Trey Songz all over again.
Whoa. Boom, 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 boom. D-Rock, thank you for hanging out with us today. appreciate your time. And we say, woo, thank you, baby. I appreciate
you.
All right, love you too. I don't think it's not the. In my opinion, it's not the same thing. Just because
Love you, bro.
we're talking about music and songs, songs are created specifically to be like to go on through history, so that they last to last over and over and over again. And the quality of the original content is not as important as the originality of each individual person ability to be able to make you laugh.
But one song.
That's the thing.
One song.
However, so does comedy, right? And
So I should be able to do his jokes.
because the difference, the quality of for an individual to be able to make you laugh, if you have to repeat his joke, then are you funny? I can sing.
If I have to sing all of y'all songs,
I can still
am I
sing
a
though.
great writer?
He didn't say he was a writer. He's a singer, not a writer. He's a singer.
He's a thief.
Comedians are supposed to be writers also. Okay. Okay. Get out of here, hater. That's why I hate you. That's why your shirt is little.
He stole
Hate you.
all of those. I was like,
So
repurposed all
it
of
doesn't
those
matter.
songs.
And he sang them masterfully.
He did.
Because the whole point
He
was,
did.
can you sing?
He
Can you see a Luther
stole.
hater? I never thought that
stole.
it'd come today.
listen.
See what I'm saying? You
didn't
can't
either.
put
And
shit
I was
past
like-
nobody.
I was like,
This thing right
oh.
here, when I was a master of music
Oh.
lover, and that's why I say you can't put it past nobody. This thing right here, and you done
Talking
showed
about
up
you not
hating
meant
Luther.
to live alone. No, nigga.
I'm
The
not
person who
meant-
wrote that song wasn't meant to live alone.
So,
Your thiefing ass was
Maxwell's one of
absolutely.
his favorite songs. One of his most popular songs is a remake.
How many he got that he
It don't
did,
matter.
though?
This is his most
How-
popular song.
How many? All Maxwell.
But it's his most popular song, though.
They should.
Wasn't he?
They should go back and
The song that made him
retitle
masterfully
all his
Maxwell.
albums best of.
This ain't his.
He should be like. Remember
A
when we was
woman's
kids
world,
around Christmas
this
time?
woman's
They would have those
world.
1-800 commercials. They'd be
Okay.
like,
Okay, look.
it'd be like Kenny Rogers sings the hits.
Okay. The Temptations.
Okay.
How many of those songs were remakes?
I don't know.
Lots. They exchanged
they
songs
have-
on, and even in Motown, the different they had like 10 songs. I'm exaggerating, but you understand there were like 10 songs in Motown, and all the artists sang them.
R. Kelly, Trey Songz.
It's not the same thing.
R. Kelly,
not
Trey
the same.
Songz.
Why are you
'Cause
doing that
now-
to my friend?
no,
Why are
because
you doing
we-
that to her?
because
she
We
hurting over
looking
there.
for
Don't do
a
that.
reason to make.
The difference between being a writer and a singer, he's a singer, not a writer.
He don't
He's
have
not
to be a
stealing
writer.
credit.
He should
for
have
writing.
some original content.
Then,
That's
who,
banging.
then who's his
Gotta be.
production team? It doesn't matter as long as he
They
sang
was like
it.
Luther.
He wasn't responsible for the material. He just
We got
performed
the-
it. You as a comedian are
I'm
responsible for the
stealing
material.
jokes now. That's it.
You gonna steal jokes?
I'm watch.
Shame.
Y'all watch out.
Like go Cersei Lannister shame.
I'm finna. I'm gonna do
Cersei Lannister shame.
Kelly Kells jokes. Talk about dicks and stuff. Stealing jokes.
My lip trying to twitch when you said that. That's a good idea. I felt some kind of way. Like right here,
I'm stealing
my face
everybody.
was like, "That's not okay." I
I'm
can't.
going right on YouTube. I'm gonna do Dave Chappelle.
Now
whole
wait
set.
a minute. All jokes aside, as a YouTube channel, for what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? For parody purposes,
Mhm.
that would be funny.
Doing
If
other
you
people's
just did a
jokes.
whole channel and all the jokes on there was other people's stuff. How and ever, once and it is that you
If
decide, you know, I
you-
said that once and it is
if
that you
you
decide to get
saw
on the stage,
What happened to
and
Carlos
perform.
Mencia,
guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna
and
happen?
you still decide to steal people's jokes?
Well,
You deserve whatever comes to
see
you.
what I'm saying? And on that note, we'd like to thank everybody for spending the day with us. It is approximately, I don't know, 4:37 in the evening, and I've had a great time expressing myself, laughing and talking, and I didn't cry not one time.
It
I'm
was
very
close.
happy
I
about
didn't want
that.
you to cry on my birthday.
I wasn't going to cry on your birthday.
That was important.
I wasn't going to, but
It looked
having
like
it
it was
has
getting close.
happened. I'd like to thank you for the time that I had yesterday, right before I ate my barbecue shrimp, and I was able to tell you guys about the unsolicited penis pictures that I got, and as
forgot about
well
that.
as the guy that walked next to me and decided he tried to lay on my body as I sat in the chair, and then also the gentleman who was with another woman. Oh, I'm sorry, who had the other woman that was with him, who thought that I'd like to be scratched, and he scraped his nails because I, of course, believe that men should have nails and men should scratch you on your. He scratched my leg with his nails. We all know, if you know me, that is an absolute lie. I don't think that men should have extended fingernails, nor do I think that they should use them to scratch people during their sexual activities or just in casual exchanges, because it's gross. Then don't do it. And then also to the set of twins, hey y'all.
My homies. My
Hey, y'all,
homies.
hey, y'all doing? Hey, and then to the left,
Here it come.
daddy,
Here it come. You are.
cause it was flat in the bag.
You being a hater.
You should have picked your Afro mama, cause it was flat in the bag.
That's okay. Her.
Let's shout out to the bar. Clean the security guy who kept throwing away my shot glass. Yes.
Yeah.
And then
They just bring another
boo to the
one.
bartender who kept putting it back.
Did you see Paula get hit on yesterday?
Which time?
Oh, which time? There was multiple times.
I seen you.
I was inebriated.
I seen early.
You seen me what?
You know, say some stuff and things and stuff.
Yeah, I was
I seen you.
a terrible person. I was a terrible person. At like 9:15.
Yeah, and
That's
we had
really
only
early
been there for about 45 minutes.
to be that drunk. that
45 minutes
fast.
about. And to the point where I was like, would you like some food? We should probably eat something.
They should
eat some
probably
fish.
bring some food because I
Some
was
food right now.
wasted.
I had a mozzarella stick.
I was
I've
wasted.
been really eating
I
a lot
don't
of
even
cheese and
remember.
stuff.
I remember eating, but I don't remember eating. Like I remember the food coming.
You
I remember
did.
eating,
You
but I
kept
don't
saying,
remember eating.
You want some codfish?
I was that drunk. Did I for real? Oh my god.
You sure you want some codfish?
So it was today. Today's my birthday, everybody, and we went out yesterday to celebrate. So I don't just be drinking like this on the regular. This because this is usually drunk.
You want some codfish?
Oh my
What?
god.
No. You sure? You sure?
Patrice, let me ask you. Oh my god.
You okay?
And you know what? The thing about being drunk and doing stuff is you absolutely think you're just doing everything regular.
Deidre said happy birthday.
I just felt like I was doing things regular until she sit here and reenacts it, and I was like, that was absolutely you. You absolutely did all of those things.
I'm gonna be right back.
Was I talking loud like that? Fuck me.
All right. Okay. Me was like that's like look this man Paula. Okay.
I was wondering why they keep asking me, are you okay? I'm fine.
Yeah, sure you are.
What about this is leading y'all to believe I'm not okay? It's because you drunk as hell and you look regular to you. To everybody else, you look crazy. I can't. Jesus Christ.
It was great. I had such a good time. I had such a good time. So, how old are we today?
Huh?
How old are you?
41.
Hmm.
41.
Officially on the other side of the game.
Yeah, I just told her
What you gonna
all
do when
my
they come for you?
all my Cub aspirations are done.
Hmm.
Cougars no longer check for me because I'm 41 and I got a grandchild now.
Yeah.
So Cougars is
However,
out of the door. I gotta
well, no, you think you mistaken MILFs for cougars.
no,
Cougars is in the 60s now
nah,
for
they
you.
but they still Cubs is like in their 20s,
Yeah, no,
maybe
yo, no.
30s.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I
You
at
could-
this point I just be a companion.
That's what you
I'm
gonna
not
call
like
it, a
a Cub.
companion.
She wouldn't be a cougar.
If she's in her
No,
60s,
she
or
would just be
70s,
a
she would.
companion.
Oh, and okay.
Cougars is like
70s, you would be in a companion.
yeah,
One
I would
of the
still be a
people you get
companion
paid to-
because I'm
But
40. You
yeah, you can.
can't be a Cub at 40.
You
Nah.
okay? You can't be okay.
Mm-mm.
Ask the ladies.
Can't be a Cub at 40. You could be a companion. You could just a young boy. You could, you could be a
Okay.
no, you would be a young man. Come here, young man. I
You
got some
want to
things
be
for
a
you to do,
young
young
man?
man.
You want
I
to
can be a
young-
young man. I can't be a Cub.
Okay.
I can be a young man. Come here, young man.
You a young
Take
man.
it easy
A-
on me, young
Ask
man.
Eartha.
Eartha, listen, I'd still be a young man.
To Eartha.
Take it easy, young man.
She had a
Slow
strong
down,
voice.
young man.
She did. It was real strong.
You're moving too fast, young man. Slow down. Open that drawer, hand me that bottle out of there. Thank you, young man.
And this is why we are retarded. But okay, it's been great. It's been a pleasure talking to y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. JP got any other plans for today?
No. Do we? We got something? Oh, yeah. My baby gave me a coupon for 20 free dance moves.
Okay.
So I think it's gonna be like 3 dance moves done 20 times. So that's what I'm thinking.
So you got 3 moves?
This
You only got 3 strong moves?
No, not for me.
Who got 3 moves?
She is doing the 20 dance moves
Oh,
for
okay.
me for my birthday.
Okay.
She's not the most rhythmic child.
Oh, let's
there.
go, baby. She could do it.
So I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see what those little bear paws put together for me.
Oh, do it.
I can't wait.
Aw.
So I can't wait. So we got 20 free dance moves.
20 free dance moves. Yes.
The fact that she wrote that coupon makes me wonder, like, what's going on in her head that she was like, it would be a great idea
I'm a
to
dancer
give
today.
him 20. How'd you come up with 20 free dance
She
moves?
probably did all the
'Cause,
dances,
like,
and she counted. I could do this one.
I
I
could-
could kill this one for that.
I cannot
What
wait.
about-
Patrice, you know what I did? We could probably talk about this offline. I had jury duty,
Okay.
and it was the most amazing.
You went to
thing.
the jury
I
duty and
did.
you got chosen.
Yeah.
You actually, what you said, all the right stuff, so you could be on the duty.
So I went twice for they bring like 30 people in
Right.
to try to choose the 14.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I went, I think I didn't get picked because I told them that I do stand up. And they was like, So the second time I went, I gave them another hobby, so I got picked. It was so funny. All of the things that kept happening was so funny.
and stole these people's lives. For
Listen,
themselves.
I cannot wait. We sitting there and they showing the footage of the stuff that happens, and the dude look right in the camera. And I look at him, and he was over there like trying to change his face so it didn't look like him on the camera.
Aw,
Ah, I don't know why people hate jury duty so much. I enjoyed it.
you enjoyed it,
I did. It was fun.
and you was trying to. You want to be picked again?
I listen, every time they call me for jury duty, I look forward to going. She want to go, but they don't ever call her.
Well, they've called me, and I don't want to go.
And you don't want to go?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. I'd be like, I know, dude. Uh-huh. They'd be like, actually, I think it all burned in hell. Oh, sometimes I'm crazy. Just sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Just sometimes. Okay, so we get ready to get up out of here. I'm gonna wrap up the show. And, thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's been good. Hey, Paula. Did you finish your drink?
I did.
Which one? Did you finish your drink, or did you give talking about the drink that you had gave to JP? I saw you. I didn't thank you for your honesty. I appreciate that because I saw you. I was like, that's good.
That's how I got drunk that night we all went to Garfield's. That's what happened.
And you was taking them?
Because we were buying shots and drinks and stuff. And like they was like drinking half of it. And like, I can't drink no more of that. Can't waste alcohol. So I'm just drinking and drinking.
It's up now when I said what I
it
said. No,
was
no, I've been
so-
quiet about not mentioning.
I'm glad.
Your
We
discretions.
left that in yesterday. We had a discussion.
Well, you just
we
brought it
talked
up.
about it,
I
but
feel like you just subliminally
no,
taunted me.
No, you should. If anything, you should be proud that I drunk those drinks.
Nothing is conversation over spilled milks.
Okay.
Okay.
If you would have saw her face, it was like slow motion. The glass was like literally froze like that, and I went to grab it, and when I grabbed it, it just went over. And she said, "I'm worried the drink is going there." And Kim is running from it and it's falling, and she's standing there going,
How dare you? How dare you?
mind you, this is after all day at the bar. The little droplets that was coming off the jigger. She kept saying, if you waste any more liquor
Situation.
your situation. So
Straight up.
for that conversation to have happened, and then later that evening, that glass fell in slow motion, and she was like, "Oh,
Devastated. Like you,
Listen.
sir. Don't touch nothing. No more liquids.
I told y'all that was Fred and them fault.
You blame
I
Fred.
have to. Whatever you do, don't put the blame on you. And on that note, I'm out.
Paula, do you have anything you would like to say?
Nothing. Not a thing.
Oh,
I bet
snap.
people be feeling sorry for you. That's why they be trying to rescue you. He tried to rescue you yesterday.
Oh, look at that face. Yes, that's how I did when
I
I did like
saw
this.
him.
That's how I was
saw him.
feeling. And I was like, you want to catch your breath right before people leave and be like,
He
have
got-
you do you do that? Do you hold your breath right when people touch you that you really don't want to touch you? I'd be like,
Listen, I hold my breath. I thought I was the only person that did this. But when people walk past me, I hold my breath until I know that their wind that they created is gone.
mhm.
Because I never want to get the whiff of anything terrible.
You should see your face. The fear.
I'm
I know
serious.
me too. Some people I do that, but some people I know smell amazing. And so I'd be waiting for the wind to come and I'd be like,
Now, if you look like you stink, I'll be.
how do you look? Never mind. I get it. I just I did. I seen immediately. I was like, blam, blam,
Yep,
blam.
yep,
All the
they
people
just
that I
flash.
seen that look like they stink.
And I've been
I know
doing
some
that
people
since I
that look
was
like they stink that don't look like they stink, but they wear those white funny shoes. Look like they come out of Kmart, the old shoes that be kind of leaning like this with the straps across.
kids.
The Velcro, the
Oh
Velcro,
yeah.
the
Yep.
old ones, the first
No, I
one,
know what you're talking about.
the very first ones.
Them
When
nursing
and
home
they
shoes.
yes, and they leaning like this kind of sort of because
I hold
not
my
not
breath.
leaning this way to the side, but slide it this way on top of the because it's too wide for the sole. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
If you look like you got a sheen on you, I
Sheen.
I hold my breath.
What kind of sheen?
Like a filth film.
Filth film.
I hold my breath. If you have dirty clothes, I hold my breath. If you got really, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop.
I would like to talk a little bit more about this off air. If you just give me a moment, I got a couple questions. You hold your breath now?
No.
You like
People squat. Some people.
that man that had them checker pants on. He's showing off his underwear and then cracking his ass and playing that
Oh,
horn
we
so
had
beautifully.
we had a whole discussion.
He played the
about
horn
that.
very beautifully, but his
Yeah.
ass was hanging out, and I
We
did
had a
not
whole
like
discussion.
it at
Like,
all.
this is the generation of men who say no homo to everything. To everything. But y'all
Adoring their booties.
wear your ass out. And then not only do you wear your ass out, you go and buy special underwear so others can enjoy the sight of your ass.
That's true. That's true. And if you don't, then it'd be dirty.
And I'm trying to
crack,
figure
and it's
out,
like it's stink.
is that trend like eyelashes? Because men don't like eyelashes. Women love eyelashes. And so when you wear a nice pair of eyelashes, your girlfriend be like, "Oh, your eyelashes is really nice."
Have a good day, Lynette.
I ain't met no women that be like, "Ooh, I like when my man got his ass out." So who are we? Who not we? Cause I wear a belt. Who they wearing the ass out for? No homo.
And thank you for logging on to BowRadio.com. It's your girl, JustPatrice. JustPatrice, Radio. I'm Monday through every Monday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I know we ran over a little bit, but when you've been gone for so long, sometimes you want to talk about it. Sometimes you want to talk about it. And so until next week, it's been a pleasure. Holla.